A little bit of youth and maybe a little bit of inexperience, but you've got that youthful enthusiasm too, and that gets you a long way.
And I think we saw a different version of Oliver Moore, too, at the center position versus the wing. We were talking to Jeff Blashill earlier this morning about it, and they had a hard time finding offense for him when he was on the wing, but it felt like he was able to unlock something at the center position.
You know what I think it is with centermen and defense are almost the same because you're kind of more in the middle of the ice. When you're a winger, sometimes you're stuck to the boards. There's only one way to go, and that's off the boards. Now he can go either way. He's got great speed, he's got great edges, and nobody knows where he's going. So I think it gives him a few more options. And, obviously he's got to help out in his own end a little more. Typically it's the centerman becoming like a third defenseman, helping out the defenseman. But he's got that in his tool bag. So I was really impressed the first time really seeing him play a full game at center. Did a great job in the faceoff dot. And I think he'll be able to use his speed just a little bit more.
All right, let's see if the Hawks can kick off 2026 with 2 points here at the United Center. That's going to do it for the FanDuel Sportsbook Chicago Blackhawks pregame show. John Weideman and Steve Conroy have the call coming up next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
The NHL is officially back, and right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks. Must be 21 or older and present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Whether it's a plumbing emergency or just a simple repair like a clogged toilet, Plumbers 911 is your source for the best licensed plumbers. Every plumber has background checks, insurance, and 10,000 hours of training. When you call 1-833-PLUM-911, you'll be connected with one of Chicagoland's most trusted contractors, like PJF Plumbing and Heating in Long Grove. Wherever you are, a Plumbers 911 contractor is always close by. Call 1-833-PLUM-911. Plumbers 911, where they do it right the first time.
Hey, this is John Williams. The roller coaster. No matter your age, no matter the amusement park, it never ceases to bring the emotional goods, the anticipation, the excitement, and then the fear and adrenaline rush that comes with the king of all rides. And the same can be said when it comes to your retirement. Lots of questions and concerns that for some can feel like a roller coaster. Will you be able to continue to live as comfortably as you do now? Will you have complete financial independence? Will you run out of money? How about taxes, Social Security, health care? Tom Fortino and the team at the Alpha Wealth Group can answer these questions and more with their roadmap to retirement. Call 630-864-6711. 630-864-6711. Online, alphawealthgroup.com. Call the Alpha Wealth Group today, and let's save the fear and adrenaline for the amusement park.
Advisory services through Retirement Wealth Advisors, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Alpha Wealth Group, licensed in Illinois.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Before and after every Bears game, tune into Happen OB right here on 720 WGN.
It's go time.
Sponsored by your local Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, official truck partner of the Chicago Bears.
100 years.
This is just fantastic.
One city.
Chicago!
One team.
Go Blackhawks!
The kids.
Nazar in a breakaway down the slot. Shoots, he scores! With a shot, he scores! Denzel, he scores!
They can play.
Yes, they can.
An original Six tradition that rattles the rafters with Chicago pride.
Where you from?
Chicago. Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. From the anthem to the final horn. It's time for Chicago Blackhawks hockey. With the call of the game, here's John Weideman and Steve Conroy.
The Chicago Blackhawks ring in the new year with a Central Division showdown as they host a team who they played one of their best road games against this season. The Dallas Stars bring a high-octane attack into the United Center tonight, featuring one of the most offensively active defenses in the National Hockey League. So for the Hawks to start off the new year right, they'll need to deploy the same strategy they used last Saturday night down in Big D. Hi again, everyone. John Weideman along with Steve Conroy and Charlie Romeliotis. We welcome you into our broadcast this evening. Happy New Year, one and all Blackhawk fans. We really appreciate you tuning us in here tonight, and hopefully we're going to be bringing you an exciting hockey game as the Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars are going to have at it for the second time this season. First of all, Steve, Happy New Year. Hope your New Year's was good with you and your family.
Yeah, it was great. Spent a quiet evening at home, but it was fun because I was with family, and all the best to you and yours during this coming New Year.
Well, thank you, Steve. Well, the Hawks and the Dallas Stars, as I said, they're going to go at it here tonight. Jason Dickinson, a former Dallas Star. He played with the Dallas Stars in the bubble when they played the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup final. Well, he's now a Chicago Blackhawk, and he's centering a line, and the second line for the Blackhawks, and he left the game against the Islanders, is what I've been trying to say. Left the game against the Islanders, did not come back. There was some doubt as to whether he could return here tonight at full measure, but he took the warm-up, he went through lines, he looks ready to go. His inclusion in the lineup to me is huge.
Well, he's an important part of the lineup, and Jeff Blashill said as much this morning. Not only is he a great player on the ice, he's a great human being. He's a great leader in the dressing room, and he tries to lead by example. And the last time these two teams played, he mentioned he was drafted in the first round by the Dallas Stars. He scored against his old team, and he's got 2 goals in his last 7 games. He's not known for his goal scoring. He's known for his defense, his face-off ability, and obviously his penalty killing. But yeah, when you lose a guy like him, it hurts, and he was gone early in the second period. I give the Blackhawks a lot of credit for staying in that game against the Islanders, but having Jason Dickinson in the lineup means a lot to the team. I think it means a lot to the coaching staff.
His line mates, by the way, Ryan Donato on the left and Ilya Mikheyev on the right. Moving on, the Blackhawks are playing a team in the Dallas Stars who lost last night on home ice. They lost to the Buffalo Sabres 4-1. They took the lead in that game 15 seconds in on a Maverick Bork goal. But then after that, the Buffalo Sabres took charge, and they won their 10th straight game. I think the Stars might be a little bit angry about the outcome of last night's game. Add into that the fact that the Blackhawks beat them on home ice in the shootout the last time in. So a lot of incentive for the Stars to come and play hard tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that the Blackhawks embarrassed them at home, but they really dominated early in that hockey game. And everyone thought it was the Dallas Stars who were going to come out and give the Blackhawks a rough going over because Chicago had the travel day, the day after Boxing Day. They traveled in. They didn't skate that morning, and they had a great start to the game. They were physical. They got shots on net. And they really took it to the Dallas Stars. So mix that with the fact that they lost last night. Glenn Gulletson, not very often they have a 3-game losing streak. That's what Dallas has right now. So they will be ready.
All right, well, Who's Going to Deliver is sponsored by Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning. Electric heat pumps for a better environment inside and out. Visit getacomfyhome.com. Going to ride the hot horse, folks. I've been picking Tyler Bertuzzi here for the last few games. I'm going to pick Tyler again here tonight. He had a pair of goals in that game down in Dallas where the Blackhawks won in shootout. Keys to the game are sponsored by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers, and Steve Conroy's got your keys, folks.
First off, John, match the focus of Dallas. And we mentioned it, the Dallas Stars have lost 3 games in a row. They lost last night at home to Buffalo. They will come out energized. They will come out ready. You got to match that intensity. Secondly, shoot at the Stars. 33 shots against Dallas. I guess it was 5 days ago, the last time they played, and the Chicago Blackhawks won in a shootout. Last game, though, only 19 shots by Chicago against the New York Islanders. If you want to win hockey games, you got to generate shots. And then finally, keep an eye on number 96. And number 96 is Mikko Rantanen. He was in on all 3 Dallas goals back in Dallas. He was on a 6-game point streak where he had 6 goals and 6 assists. That was broken last night against Buffalo. Look for him to bounce back with a strong performance tonight.
Right, those are strong keys, in my opinion there, Steve, especially that last one. Mikko Rantanen can change the game by himself. Well, who are you banking on, Steve? Sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank, celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking.
I'm going to go with the guy who won the game against Dallas in a shootout, Nick Lardis. He scored a goal in the game, his last game, power play goal against the Islanders. Nick Lardis is my guy.
All right. The stage has been set. The teams have lined up on their respective blue lines. We'll have a Central Division matchup here momentarily between the Stars and the Hawks. But right now we're going to send it down to ice level as tonight's presentation of our national anthem is proudly sponsored by Ravinia Plumbing and Heating, a proud partner Plumbers 911. And for the anthem, as always, we send it down to the greatest in the business, Mr. Jim Cornelison, who's standing on the red carpet along with some very special guests from our military. Hawks fans, please enjoy our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you'll see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, while our remnant we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors and star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of free and the home of
none finer than Jim Cornelison with our Star-Spangled Banner. Here are the starting lineups. In goal for the Dallas Stars, it's going to be Jake Ottinger. He is 10-2-3 in his career against the Blackhawks with one shutout. And at defense for the Stars are going to be Esa Lindell and Miro Heiskanen. Up front from left to right, Sam Steele starts at left wing. Centering the Stars' opening line is Wyatt Johnston. And starting at the right wing, Mikko Rantanen. For the Blackhawks, Spencer Knight starts in goal. He's 2-2-0 against the Dallas Stars in his career. At defense are Alex Vlasic and Louis Crevier. Up front from left to right, Ryan Donato starts at left wing. Centering the Hawks' opening line, Jason Dickinson. And starting at the right wing is going to be Ryan Donato. Referees this evening are Chris Lee and Alex Letkowski. First time I think I've said his name here, Steve, at the NHL level. Let's see what the kids got. Handling the lines, Michel Cormier and Jonathan Deschamps. Second of three meetings between these two teams set to begin. The only one here at the United Center, and we're underway. Right away, Lindell firing the puck down the glass into the Hawk zone. This eludes Knight, but Vlasic slaps it into the far corner. And then it's shot by Mikheyev to the slot area that hit the skate of Vlasic and tumbles to center ice. And Ryan Donato will flip it down the boards in behind the Stars net. Ottinger swings the puck away from the right point. Here's a shot from Crevier, and that hit Mikheyev, who was cutting in front of the net. Stars get it back. Johnston passing to center ice for Rantanen. Hands it off now to Sam Steele. He's over the Hawk line on the left wing, just gets pancaked into the glass with a body chuck from Louis Crevier. Hawks get the puck back and clear their end. Alex Vlasic to center ice. Swings the puck down the left sideboards into the Star zone. This circles net and ends up the far side. Stars come back the other way here in front of the net. Here's Rope hits with a shot. It's turned out of there by Spencer Knight. Now on the high slot, Lundqvist. Hintz put it over to Harley, top of the left circle. He fires a shot that goes over the net. Good chance there by the Stars. And Spencer Knight early on equal to the task.
Yeah, and that happened last game too, John, against the New York Islanders. The first couple of shots were really good scoring opportunities. Great save off of Hintz.
Burakovsky flings it up the slot. There's Bertuzzi firing, and that goes just wide. Loose puck taken to the far corner by Matt Duchene of the Stars. Head to Rope Hintz. Pokes it ahead to his blue line. Taken away by Bertuzzi. He's back down the left wing into the Star zone. Stopping. Tried to make a back pass. Taken away by Jason Robertson in his 333rd consecutive game. He clears to center ice. Connor Murphy firing the puck down the boards in behind the Stars net. Ends up in the near corner. Nils Lundqvist was able to knock it away. Oliver Moore took the puck and tried to center. And this is broken up and taken away by Justin Ritzkovian of the Stars. He enters the Hawk zone but turned the puck over. Matt Grizzly clears to center ice.
Good job by Matt Grizzly. Ritzkovian just tried to dump that in midair, and he just knocked it out of midair and got it going the other way.
Oliver Moore behind the net. sends a pass up the left wing for Nick Lardis. It's too far ahead of him. And Petrovic of the Stars turned it away. Now Lardis gains the Stars zone and fires a shot from the high slot that goes high and wide. Here in behind the net, Lardis pokes the puck away. Out to the left point, Wyatt Kaiser. He looked like he caught a slash from Ritskovian. He took the puck over to the right point and sends it down to the right wing corner. It was intended for Oliver Moore. But Petrovic of the Stars was able to knock that free, and the puck ends up going all the way down ice. Icing is the call here against Dallas. 17:32 left in period number 1. No score.
And tonight's coaches' challenges are sponsored by Northwestern Medicine, with 8 specialties ranked among the top 10 in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. The teams at Northwestern Medicine offer second opinions for the toughest conditions.
Now the draw circle to the right of Jake Ottinger. Ottinger, of course, being mentioned as possibly the starting goaltender for the U.S. Olympic team. From the draw, the Hawks get the puck, and Artem Levshunov fires it in from the right point. Ilya Labushkin, the defenseman for the Stars, blocks that and clears down to the Hawk blue line. Levshunov for the pass to Colton Dock, Stars line. He'll spin it down behind the net. Then the puck turned over. Dock firing from the left circle. That's blocked by Heiskanen. Loose puck behind the net. Colton Dock had it, lost it. Nick Foligno tips it away now to the left point to Grizzly. He put the puck to the left wing half boards. Colton Dock is there. He'll spin it in behind the net. Around it goes to the right wing half boards. Murphy. He cold-shouldered Radek Faksa over there, and the puck deflects down ice now into the Hawk end. Foligno back to get it over to Grizzly. Lead pass from Murphy into the Stars zone. He was pulled off stride, lost the puck. Stars get it back. Lindell lifts it through the air to the Hawk blue line. Grizzly stopped it there with a glove and hands it ahead. Mikheyev touches the puck, and as he does, whistle on a hand pass. With 16:40 left in period number 1 here at the United Center. Hawks and Stars scoreless.
John, you mentioned Jake Ottinger's numbers against the Chicago Blackhawks. They're outstanding. 10-2-3 his entire career against Chicago. In fact, the 10 wins against Chicago, most against any team that he has ever faced. But he did take the shootout loss his last start. I guess that was last Saturday in Dallas against these same Blackhawks.
Inside the Hawk zone in the corner to Spencer Knight's left. Little scrum ensues for the puck. Wyatt Johnston in the thick of it. Works it free to Sam Steele to the line to Heiskanen. Heiskanen will jockey into a high slot and fire, and Jason Dickinson blocked that. And he's down on one knee. He's going to labor to the Hawks bench. Meanwhile, Ryan Donato firing the puck into the Star zone, and this play is whistled down on an offside.
Well, John, you've played enough hockey to know when you turn your leg sideways to block a shot, yes, you get a little wider, you get a little bigger, but there's not quite as much padding on the inside of the leg. And I'll tell you, Jason Dickinson did a great job of mirroring Miro Heiskanen, who's very good at walking the blue line. And as he shot the puck, he stuck his right leg out, got it flush on the inside of the knee, and good news is he's staying on the bench.
Here now behind the Hawk net, Levshunov passing up the right wing side. Burakovsky put it to center ice. Ryan Green over the Stars line. Hard wrist shot from the slot. Blocker save made by Ottinger. In the near corner, Lundqvist for the Stars. Works it up the right wing to Maverick Bork. Touch pass to Hintz. Then another pass ahead to Thomas Harley over the Hawk line on the left wing. He'll flip it down behind the net. Kaiser ridden off the puck by Robertson, but the Hawks get possession. Levshunov through center over the Stars line. Backs up to the right point now. Fed the slot Bertuzzi wide open. He fires. Ottinger down with a butterfly save. There's a loose puck in front. Burakovsky's got it right circle. Fires. It just goes over the net. And he had Ottinger down on his backside. Had the top of the net open and just missed. Puck deflects up and out of play.
What a great play by Artie Levshunov, who continues his strong play. Maybe played his best game of the year last year against the New York Islanders. But I just love the patience with the puck. He brought it in across the blue line. Kind of made a little button hook, and he waited for an open man. That open man was Tyler Bertuzzi, and he found him for a great shot. That's a fantastic save by Ottinger. Unfortunately, Bertuzzi couldn't get to the rebound. Prior to that, too, it was Ryan Green with a really good opportunity with a shot from the slot.
They haven't updated the shots right now on the scoreboard. It's showing 2-1, but I think that's soon going to – his totals are going to increase. Inside the Hawk zone, Ritskovian at the left point, pushes the puck down toward the corner. Matt Grizzlick took it there, sent it behind the net into the near corner. Now Murphy takes the puck back behind the Hawk net. And from the far corner, he'll advance it up the right wing side. Nick Lardis, he's over the Stars line down the right wing to the corner. Snaps it behind the net, over Moore's stick. Moore, by the way, was outstanding at the dot in the game against the Islanders as the puck leaves the ice surface up into the netting. Oliver Moore playing center ice, Steve, 8 for 11 on draws. I think and 2 assists, by the way. I think he handled himself pretty well.
2 primary assists. I thought he was fantastic. And, he played center last year a little bit with the Blackhawks. Of course, he played center at the University of Minnesota. So he's not unfamiliar with the position, but he never really played center this year through training camp. And the first part of this half season, basically, he's been on the wing. He made the adjustment very easily.
Landon Slaggert to Colton Dock, right circle, star zone, firing a shot. It goes over the net off a deflection. And Petrovic tries to clear the puck out. He ends up sending it ahead to former Hawk Colin Blackwell. He'll clear down ice into the Hawk end. Levshunov had a stick pulled off the puck by Sam Steele. To Blackwell in the slot. He made a little deke with the puck and lost it behind him. Colton Dock pokes it to center ice. And Anders Beck of the Stars will stick it down the left boards and in behind the Hawk net. Knight stopping it for Kaiser. Over to Levshunov, then head up the right wing to Mikheyev. He shot the puck rink wide, and this misses everybody and goes down. Icing's going to be called here to the Hawks.
Well, let's do that because the fourth line's had a couple of really good shifts to start this hockey game. If your fourth line can get out there and basically hem the other team's line in their zone, they're doing a good job. And Colton Dock, Foligno, and Landon Slaggert have really done a good job creating a little bit of momentum for the team early in this hockey game.
Nick Foligno's going to step in and take this face-off now against Sam Steele of the Stars. And Foligno wins the draw. Kaiser behind the net. Sends it around at the left wing side for Mikheyev. He's being defended by Johnston now in the corner. They scrum for the puck. Foligno waiting along the right wing boards for the puck. It pops out, and here come the Hawks the other way. Colton Dock will lead the charge to center ice. From the left wing side of center, he dumps the puck in behind the Stars net. He and the rest of his line will get off on a change. Stars get the puck back. Thomas Harley skating it out. Harley will dump the puck into the right wing corner Hawk zone. Bounces out to Vlasic. Sent it around up the right wing side. Mikheyev fed it up the middle of the ice, picked off by the Stars. Then the puck turned over by Rantanen between the circles. Donato passing ahead. Dickinson center ice, front of the Stars bench. He'll spin it down in behind the Dallas net. Nils Lundqvist there for the Stars. Works it free up the far boards. The puck rolls now to Rantanen. Head to Jason Robertson. He'll stick it off the left wing boards into the Hawk zone where he's met by Ryan Donato all the way to the corner. Puck is in the skates of Donato there. He'll stick it behind the net. Around it goes to the right point. Heiskanen there for the Stars. Feeds it down behind the net. Crevier runs his man Robertson into the glass. But the puck taken by Maverick Bork. Bork from the right half boards will flip it behind the Hawk net. Crevier taken down by, looked like the stick of Robertson. No penalty call. Here's a long shot from Lindell, and that's deflected off the post. Redirected by Bork. Loose puck to the right wing boards. Heiskanen's got it there. He leaves it along the boards. Crevier tried to break it up, held in by the Stars. Heiskanen pounds one from the high slot. That deflects off the right corner boards, and Crevier will clear to center ice. This will force the Stars to regroup. Heiskanen dumping it back down behind the Hawk net. Crevier did not see Bork coming along behind the net. Bork pokes it free to the corner. From the left circle now, here's Duchesne firing, and that goes wide. And the puck hugs the dasher and ends up running down ice into the Stars zone. The Hawks take advantage and get a line change.
The Blackhawks maybe dodged a bit of a bullet that last redirection about 30 seconds ago, as you mentioned, John, right off the post. We saw 5 separate posts by the Blackhawks in that last hockey contest. First one of tonight's goes to Dallas.
Dime a dozen posts were the other night, right? Now Grzelcyk flinging it down the boards into the Stars end behind the net. Lyubushkin shot it back around up those same boards, and down it goes. No icing called. Spencer Knight to the puck behind the Hawk net. Not sure what to do. Spins it away up the near side. Picked off by Duchesne. He left the puck in the right wing corner. Stars captain Jamie Benn being bear hugged into the boards there from behind by Connor Murphy. A little scrum ensues for the puck. Pulled out by Grzelcyk, who sweeps it behind the net. Around it goes to the far side to Harley. Put it into a high slot for Lundqvist. He shanks a shot that leads toward the net. Duchesne took it in behind. Feeds the puck up the slot. Picked off by Bertuzzi. He'll clear to center ice.
You really have to watch Duchesne. He's so smart with the puck. And even though he's an older player, he's been around for a while, he's got great cutbacks. He's really good at shedding checks and finding the open man.
Or takes a pass from Murphy over the Stars line. Gave the puck to Teravainen right wing boards. To Levshunov right point. Pounds one toward the net. It was blocked on the way through. Anders Beck of the Stars at the Dallas line on the left wing will drop the puck back into the Star zone. And Harley swings it over to the near side boards to Lundqvist. Back to Harley. Moving up the left wing. He'll fire it ahead off of Beck's skate and down behind the Hawk net. Levshunov pounds it into the far corner. Blackwell there to stick it behind the Hawk net. Wyatt Kaiser to the puck. Wraps it around up the right wing side. Teravainen tried to chop it out of the zone. Lardis finally will. Sticks it off the boards, and this tumbles to the Stars' blue line. Hawks get a line change as the Stars get the puck back. Miro Heiskanen backing up between the circles in his end. Passing to Lindell on the right wing of center ice, front of the penalty boxes. He'll nudge it ahead for Sam Steele. Hawk line. Batted off his stick. Heiskanen took it back into the Hawk zone. To Rantanen on the left side boards. He shot the puck in front of the Hawk net, intended for Johnston, but it eludes him. Here's a hustling play by Slaggert to take the puck away at center ice and give it to Colton Dock, and he'll flip it down in behind the Stars net. Heiskanen got it there. Passing to Steele over the Hawk line right wing. Crisscrossing with Rantanen, who got the puck. Rantanen for the right point fires. That's into the skates of Crevier. Petrovic to the puck along the right boards. Sent it behind the Hawk net to the far corner. Doc runs into Lyubushkin. And Steele got the puck, gave it to Johnson, who walks it out of the left wing corner and fires from about 10 feet out. And Knight goes down and makes the save in the butterfly position and holds on. 9:44 remains in period number one. It's been a long sequence of play to start the game. Hawks and Stars, no score. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Hey, hockey fans, it's Chris Chelios. What are you sipping tonight? El Bandito Yankee is a new ultra-premium tequila that is 100% pure and natural with no additives. Just 100% blue agave. El Bandito Yankee Tequila is the most flavorful Blue Weber agave in the world. Now available at Benny's, Mariano's, Jewel, and Woodman's. Go to elbanditoyankee.com to learn more about what makes us so damn good.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or united.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Hey, hockey fans, it's Troy Murray. If you're ready to upgrade your outdoor living space, look no further than TimberTech Decking and Railing, the #1 premium composite decking brand, tough enough to handle anything. It looks like real wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot, warp, splinter, or peel, ever. And it's backed by industry-leading warranties, so your deck will last year after year after year. Connect with a local contractor or order free samples at timbertech.com to see the TimberTech difference for yourself. TimberTech, everything wood should be.
You're listening to Chicago Blackhawks hockey. Now, back to the game.
Well, winter heats up the United Center this January as the Blackhawks take the ice at home 11 times. Feel the speed, the hits, and the heart-pounding action with must-see matchups across the entire month. Family packs, single tickets, and group packages are all still available for purchase. Please visit blackhawks.com/tickets for all the details. Big games coming up against Vegas, St. Louis, Washington. The Edmonton Oilers eventually make their way here.
Connor McDavid. Here. Now here's Ryan Green turning in the left circle star zone, firing a shot. It was blocked. Green fed it back to Vlasic. Long shot from the left point block. Burakovsky in front. The Green. Oh, and he shot it just wide. It was a brilliant feed by Burakovsky. And Green just shot wide. Penalty coming up here to the Stars. Knight is on the bench. And Bertuzzi from the right wing corner tried to feed the puck in front. Touched by Lindell. The whistle blows. Now let's see what we got here.
Should be a hooking call against the Dallas Stars. It looks like it's going against Esa Lindell.
Number 23, 2 minutes for hooking.
Yeah, Lindell with the call. Good pressure by the Chicago Blackhawks. So, and you mentioned an excellent opportunity for Ryan Green. He's had 2 looks in this game already. And the smart heads-up play by Andre Burakovsky, realizing that number 20 was open. He slid it over to him. Unfortunately, Ryan Green just put it wide of the net.
Now, this is a Citgo power play. Score savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. Face off to Ottinger's right, won by Nick Foligno to Grzelcyk left point to Foligno high slot. To Moore top of the left circle to Grzelcyk at the line deep slot. To Moore top of the left circle. Back to Grzelcyk. Floats one in on goal. And a blocker save is made by Ottinger. Green in the left wing corner. To Moore along the left boards. Trying to center the puck. Picked off by Steele. Here are the Stars shorthanded. Steele over the Hawk line. Left circle. A toe drag and a shot. It hit the post. It was off of Colin Blackwell's stick and hit the post. Hawks catch an enormous break there. Here's Nick Lardis into the Star zone. Right circle. He fires. And this deflects up into the netting. So whistle stops play. I think Oliver Moore is going to look at the video on that one, Steve, and probably not do that ever again, I would think.
Now, you want to make quick passes on the power play. You got to make sure somebody's there. And unfortunately, nobody from the Blackhawks was there. There was a Dallas Star, and that was Steele, and he made a great play. It was Oliver Moore coming back who deflects this. So, give him an assist, because I think if Sam Steele gets that with a stick, he probably scores into the open net. A real nice play by Steele, but a great second effort from Oliver Moore coming back hard.
There's Levshunov in the high slot star zone, moves over to the right circle. Headed out in front, comes loose, picked up by Levshunov left circle. Drops the puck left point, Burakovsky. He'll close in, give it to Levshunov, high slot, wrist shot, glove save Ottinger, loose puck in the crease, batted for. A scramble ensues, chaos in the crease. Burakovsky's got it in front, leaves it for Levshunov. Waits, fires, he scores! Power play goal for the Hawks. Artem Levshunov for the second goal of the season gives the Hawks a 1-0 lead. Little over halfway through period number 1.
And with that goal, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila. And Artie Levshunov picks up where he left off that last game. A fantastic outing against the New York Islanders. He's had a strong start to this game, just showing a lot of confidence. More than anything, patience with the puck, not rushing it, waiting for things to open up, and that's exactly what he did on that shot. I think it was Burakovsky who gives him the puck. Andre Burakovsky, such a heady player, realizes what to do with it, and Artie, he saw an opening. There's no way Jake Ottinger saw this puck. Levshunov saw the opening, picked his spot, hit it perfectly, and he gives the Blackhawks the 1-0 lead.
So for Levshunov, as I mentioned, that's his second on the season. And for Levshunov, that's his first on the power play. Hawks 1 for 1 on the Sitco power play. I believe Tyler Bertuzzi will pick up a second assist there. We'll have to wait and see. So 1-0 in favor of the Hawks as we rejoin the play. Deep in the star zone on the left wing corner. Essa Lindell pokes the puck up the right side to Ritz-Kovian. He hands it off to Rope Hintz over the Hawk line. Headed into the left circle. This is picked off by Teuvo Teravainen. Works it up the far sideboards to Moore, and he'll chop it off the boards down into the star zone. It's Ryan Donato who gets the second assist on the goal. Now Ritz-Kovian will fire it down the glass into the Hawk zone again. Around it goes up the far side. Donato got it there. Pokes a pass ahead for Dickinson. It's just too far, and it bleeds into the star zone. Alexander Petrovic there. Firing it ahead for Mikko Rantanen, Hawk blue line. This is off his stick behind the net. It goes to the far corner, Crevier. Outlets up the middle of the ice to Dickinson. Drops the puck to Donato. He fires it over across off the right corner boards in the Stars. And the Stars end up getting the puck back. Mikko Rantanen, who had a goal and 2 assists against the Hawks in that game last Saturday night, weaves into the Hawk zone and then lost the puck off a poke check from Vlasic. Here's Donato the other way. Floats it in over the line. Dickinson from the left wing board. Turns and returns a pass to the slot. This is picked off by Sam Steele of the Stars. Steele back through center over the Hawk line on the right wing. Was beaten to the corner there by Vlasic, who pulls the puck free. Put it behind the net over to Crevier. Then a pass up the right wing, Dickinson. Goes rink wide with a pass from Mikheyev down the left wing to the corner in the Star zone. He runs into his countryman, Ilya Lyubushkin, who separates him from the puck, and the Stars get it back. And Maverick Bourque is into the Hawk zone on the far side of the rink, but offside is called as the Stars come across. 6:27 left in period number 1. It's 1-0 in favor of the Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
WGN Chicago is your radio home for the Hawks, the Cats, March Madness, and the Indy 500. On air and on smart devices worldwide.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo is the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Getting health insurance that fits your budget isn't easy.
At Get Covered Illinois, we are here to help.
We are the state's official health insurance marketplace.
A place where health insurers compete for your business. A website where you can compare multiple health plans and pricing in one place.
And where you can connect to financial help and free in-person assistance.
because you deserve insurance. GetCoveredIllinois.gov. We're here to help.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Jiffy Lube's quick, quality 15-minute oil change service means your car will be ready before you know it. You'll find yourself saying, already ready? With Jiffy Lube, you'll be in and out in a jiffy.
Well, the Blackhawks are kicking off the Banner Years chapter on Sunday, January 4th. Make sure to join us at the United Center as we take on the Vegas Golden Knights in the Western Conference Showdown. That's not all. The first 8,000 fans receive an exclusive Brent Seaward bobblehead presented by United. Puck drops at 6. Secure your spot now at blackhawks.com/tickets.
Always an exciting night when Rock Vegas comes to town. Here's Rope Hintz charging with the puck over the Hawk line. Right circle, fed it left circle. Robertson shoots, and a butterfly save made by Knight. He got down, got the right pad on it. Hintz to the puck, left wing corner. Tried to spin it behind the net. This caught the shelf and deflects up into the protective netting. So we'll get a face-off. This will be inside the Hawks zone. Let's see. Circle to the right or circle to the left of Knight. Stars trying to decide.
It's an important save, though, by Spencer Knight. You know, you go up 1-0, you got a little bit of momentum, and all of a sudden the Dallas Stars come down. Kind of a broken play. It was a 3-on-2. Could have turned into a 2-on-1, and he made an absolutely fantastic stop off of, and I believe it was Robertson. Rupe Hintz with the pass to Robertson, and just down in the butterfly. Just read it perfectly, anticipated where it was going to be.
Here's Mikheyev into the Star zone, stopping along the left wing half boards. Whips the puck down behind the net, over in the right wing corner. Johnston took it away from Ryan Donato. He'll stick it ahead now to Steele, who lifts the puck down ice into the Hawk zone. Vlasic carries behind the net, stops, put it over to Crevier. He whips it up the right wing side, and Lundqvist could not hold the puck in the Hawk zone. This deflects down to the Stars blue line. Essa Lindell there. Shot it to the Hawk line, and now taking it into the Hawk zone. Rantanen down the left wing side, cuts to the net. Backhand shot, he scores. Stars have tied it at 1 with 5:18 left in period number 1.
There's a good reason this man's name is Moose, because he's a big body and he protects this puck so well. He just basically takes it off the boards himself, takes it to the hoop, gets in behind one defender, and then just bulldogs the puck to the net. Nice move to the backhand, too, to go upstairs, beating Spencer Knight over the glove. Unfortunately for the Blackhawks, that's the guy you don't want to get in behind you. And Mikko Rantanen was just in behind one of the defensemen. Maybe Vlasic had an opportunity to force the issue. He elected not to, and Rantanen made it pay.
So the goal at 14:42 for Mikko Rantanen, number 16 on the season. And for Rantanen, that's his second goal to go along with 2 assists against the Hawks in 2 games.
Part of the reason I think Vlasic didn't want to go towards Rantanen is Wyatt Johnson was on the other side. He was taking away that pass. He wanted to give the shooter to the goaltender, and unfortunately, Spencer Knight couldn't make the stop.
It was a really nice backhand by Rantanen.
Beautiful.
Now Bertuzzi from the left wing corner, shot the puck across. Connor Murphy cranks a shot from the right wing boards that deflects over the Stars net. And Colin Blackwell to the puck along the right boards, lifts it up through center ice. It nearly hit the bottom of the scoreboard. That pounces to the Hawk blue line, and Andre Burakovsky deflects it back into the Hawk end. Grzelcyk chased up the near side, lost the puck to Faksa, and then Tyler Bertuzzi took it away from Radek Faksa. Rink wide pass now to Burakovsky. To Bertuzzi into the Star zone, firing from the slot. Pad save made by Ottinger. Jamie Benn picks up the rebound. Moves it across the rink to Ritzkovian. He's into the Hawk zone on the right wing side. Sticks it down behind the net into the far corner. Then took it away from Nick Lardis. Pokes the puck behind the Hawk net. Artyom Levshinov's got it there. Put it over to the far corner. Wyatt Kaiser bangs it up the right wing boards. And this misses Lardis and goes down into the Stars end. Ottinger clears it away up the left wing side to Ben. Shot it across the rink now to Lundqvist. Lundqvist at center ice on the right wing side. Will snap the puck down to Dasher behind the Hawk net. Spencer Knight out to stop it for Wyatt Kaiser. Passing ahead up the left wing, Oliver Moore. Crossing the Stars line. Gave it down the left wing side. Lardis to Moore. He'll fire, and that goes just wide. Hintz the other way for Dallas. Ahead now to Borka. Hintz charging into the Hawk zone down the left wing, put it out in front. And a snapshot by Robertson. Did get all of it. That goes wide. Follow-up shot by Lundqvist is stopped by Knight. And the Hawks are able to clear their end. Martis just chops it down into the Star zone. He's at the end of his shift. He's a little exhausted. He'll now head to the Hawks bench, and the Stars get the puck back.
Seems like that goal by Mikko Rantanen has given the Dallas Stars a little bit of life, maybe a little bit of confidence, and they're showing some jump right now.
Down the near corner in the Hawk end. Robertson had the stick into Colton Dock. Could have been a hooking call, but he couldn't extricate his stick from the body of Dock. And now Hintz misplays the puck down into his own end. He'll chase it down and leave it in behind his net. And Esa Lindell there. Put it around up the right side to Robertson. Robertson passing out to Rantanen into the Hawk blue line. Tried to enter the Hawk zone. One of the Hawks, Murphy, I believe, got a poke check in there, knocking it free. And now Slaggert with a hustling play. Takes it away from Rantanen over the center ice circle. And swats it down the left boards in behind the Stars net to the right wing corner. Ryan Donato battling with Petrovic over there. Puck worked free by Dickinson. And Petrovic took it back. They'll flip the puck behind the net to Lindell.
It was really good defense by Landon Slaggert at the end of a shift, right in the neutral ice area on Mikko Rantanen. Just picked his pocket.
Dickinson behind the Stars net, battling with Petrovic. Dickinson's got the puck in his skates, kicking it to the left wing corner, looking for a teammate to offer some assistance. You can hear the conversation down there. Dickinson has lost his stick, but using his skates effectively. Now Dickinson goes to get his stick, and McKayev tried to pass him the puck. Dickinson was reaching for a stick, didn't see. And then Petrovic took the puck and put it behind the Stars net up the left wing side. And Johnson had it stripped at the Stars line by Donato to Dickinson, and he'll flip it down behind the Stars net. Goes to the near corner. Petrovic's got it as the teams are in line changes.
Really good job by that checking line, the Dickinson line, keeping the Wyatt Johnson line basically hemmed in their own zone. Good 35, 40 seconds. That's exactly what you want to have happen.
Here's Ritz Colby into center ice. The pass now in front of the penalty boxes for Duchesne. Had it pulled away by Burakovsky of the Hawks to Green. He's over the Stars line to the left wing side. To Burakovsky, high slot, fires a long shot in on goal, and the glove save made by Ottinger, and he'll hold on in the Stars crease. 1:21 left in the first. Hawks and Stars tied at 1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings could up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Hi, this is Dave Musio, owner of 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. When emergencies happen, who do you call? Broken pipe, power outage, furnace failure, no hot water? The answer is always the same. Call 4 Seasons. We guarantee same-day service and installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs with no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays. That's why over 30,000 customers have given us a 5-star Google review.
For all the right reasons, call 8664 Seasons.
When injuries slow you down, you need a team that knows how to get you back in the game. At Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, their highly trained professionals work together to deliver empathetic, timely, and efficient patient care so you can move better, live better. And if an injury happens after hours, they've got you covered with IBJI Ortho Access beyond their regular clinic hours. Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Learn more at IBJI.com. That's IBJI.com.
It's Tom Stilling, back to Blackhawks hockey right here on WGN Radio. Here are the boys.
Hey, thanks, Tom. And hey, Blackhawk fans, don't miss a moment of the action. Be the first to know about breaking news, exclusive ticket offers, and exciting retail drops, all delivered straight to your phone. Sign up today for Blackhawks text alerts. Just text BHawks to 242-957.
Steve Conroy and Charlie Meliotis, along with John Weideman, that's me, here for Chicago Blackhawks hockey at the United Center. Blackhawks looking to get back into the win column. They've already taken the measure of this Dallas Stars team. That happened down in Dallas. Right now the side's tied at 1 with just over a minute left to play in period 1. Levshunov, Star zone, high slot, will fire a shot that deflects up into the protective netting. Whistle stopping play. We'll get a face-off again in the Star zone. Levshunov had the puck and maneuvered for better shooting position, Steve. And if you take the Artem Levshinov from maybe 10 to 15 games ago, I don't think he'd be that confident with the puck. He'd be looking for somebody to pass it to.
No, that's a good observation. And, I don't know if he was deferring, but he didn't have the confidence or the poise that he's playing with now. And it's a sign of a great defenseman who can just kind of slow the game down kind of to their own pace. And that's what he's done the last game and a half so far. And I just really like the fact that, he's controlling play out there. Whenever he has the puck, he's not throwing it away. He's controlling the tempo.
Burakovsky into the Star zone to the left circle, fires a shot, and that deflects high off the glass. Rantanen clears to center ice. Vlasic to Crevier, front of the benches. He'll stick it down the boards in behind the Stars net, get off on a change. 30 seconds left in the first, tied at 1. Vlasic takes the puck back left point. Moving down the boards to the corner, tried to spin it behind the net. Rantanen picks it off, clears to the line, kept in with a nice play there by Moore. He gloves it, drops it to his stick, goes to the left point, spins it down behind the net. Murphy now in the right wing corner, flips it back in behind the net. To the right wing, the left wing side. Vlasic's got it with 9. Pressed into the glass from behind the net. Leaves it for Moore. Penalty coming up here to the Stars. 3 seconds left. Lardis to Vlasic, left circle to the slot. Moore fires, and that's blocked in front by Harley, and there's the horn. But the Blackhawks will open up play in period number 2 on the Citco power play. Score savings on every fill-up with Club Citco. Download the app now to start saving.
Number 5, 2 second.
There it is.
Sounds like Lundqvist is going to get a cross-checking call, so the Blackhawks back to the power play. Remember, they scored on their first power play, the Artie Levshinov power play goal in period number 1. So a strong shift to end the first period. You like to see that. More importantly, they're going to be able to start the power play in the second period on fresh ice. And you talk to power play guys, the skill guys, they like the ice to be nice and fresh. And the puck typically stays a little flatter for one-timers, for crisp passes, and that's exactly what they'll be looking to do with the man advantage.
Steve, seems like the shots on goal totals, 6-6, those seem low to me. But I think I'm just going to say that I believe that's a reflection of the way that these teams have been defending in front of their net.
That's part of it. Keep in mind, a couple posts by the Dallas Stars, so they aren't officially shots on net. And the Blackhawks, too, have missed the net a couple of times. So, you factor those in. I think most coaches want to shoot for 10 shots per period. And then by the end of the game, you're at 30 shots. And, boy, if you can get to 12 or 13 shots in a period, that's just gravy. That's bonus.
We're going to find out how they execute things on the power play. Oliver Moore, who had 2 assists against the New York Islanders, has been active again here tonight. I don't know what his numbers are yet because I haven't checked the tally, but just love what I'm seeing out of that kid with all the energy he has. In fact, I'll go ahead and look at it right now. 4:54 of ice time with 7 shifts. No shots on goal, but he's been involved for sure.
Yeah, he brings the speed. As does this whole team. People don't realize how fast the Chicago Blackhawk team is. And they're a younger team. They're one of the youngest teams in the NHL. And as a result, they've got the youthful enthusiasm and they've got that speed. And I think that's the game plan for a lot of teams going up against Chicago, is to nullify their speed by being physical. And right now they're breaking checks.
All right, let's go downstairs and join our guest. It's St. John's, Newfoundland native. I had to get that in there. Ryan Greener, thanks for joining us here. And take a breath while we talk to you, John Weideman, along with Steve Conroy. You've been counted on now a lot more by head coach Jeff Blashill to get involved not only on the penalty kill, but on the power play. And I know that kind of involvement probably gives you a feeling of confidence with your overall level of play. I mean, am I about right about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the more opportunity you get, you want to make the most of it. And obviously we got a couple injuries now, so just trying to do my best to step up here for the boys.
Ryan, at one point you were riding shotgun with one of the best players in the NHL in Connor Bedard. He was the center on that line. Now you're centering the top line with Bertuzzi and Burakovsky. Just talk about that experience and what you've learned from those guys.
Yeah, Bedsy, you learn a lot from a guy like that. The way he handles himself, and obviously such a spectacular player. And, guys like Berkey, I got to play with him too. And we got a little bit of chemistry going. And then obviously Bert, is amazing to play with, wins all the battles down low and gets to the net. So it's been great.
Ryan, you took the measure of these guys down in Dallas last Saturday night. What do you have to borrow from that game and apply to this game to get it done for the second time in a row?
Yeah, I think it's just, playing fast and getting on top of their D and, forcing them into turnovers. I think, when we play a fast game, it's hard for any team to handle. So we're going to try to do that.
Hey, Ryan, I think you had 4 attempts in this first period. Did Jake Onger get his toe on that one shot that it looked like you had a partially open net on?
Yeah, I think he got his toe on it, but yeah, that's classic me right now. We're trying to fix that up a little bit.
You will.
All right, Ryan, thanks for being our guest. Go get some fluids. Go get them in the second period, bud.
Yep, thanks, guys.
We'll talk again. Ryan Green, our guest, after one period. Hawks and Stars tied up at 1. By the way, that last face-off of period number 1 was the Four Seasons face-off. It's time for the Four Seasons face-off, your trusted local experts for heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electric, and generators. And we'll have that to start period number 2. But you got to like the confidence and a little bit of the swagger of these young players on the Blackhawks. See, going up against a great veteran team like the Stars, they're just holding their own.
Yeah, one of the best in the NHL. And, yeah, I like that first period. Let's see if they can do it for 2 more.
All right, Charlie Romeliotis is standing by in Blackhawk Central. He's going to have a full intermission report for you good folks. And then second period action will follow along with the Hawks starting it off on the Citco power play. 1-1 after 1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Hey, Jeremy Roenick here. You know, I played in an era that was tough, gritty, old school. But I got major respect for the next generation of hockey. The speed, the skill, the precision. That's what I see in Flight by Yuengling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, clean, crisp, real beer flavor without the heaviness. This is the light beer that keeps up with the modern game. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. GG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA.
Your heart. You'd never think to purposely stop it from pumping. I'm Tara. And when my team at Northwestern Medicine discovered a deadly malformation in my brain, my cardiologist and neurosurgeon said the only way to treat it was by stopping my heart. And that's exactly what they did. 12 times.
Anchored by Northwestern Memorial Hospital, nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Tara's unique condition required a unique team. Collaborating like never before, her team temporarily stopped Tara's blood flow, allowing the catheter to more easily travel through her veins to reach and obliterate the brain malformation.
Stopping my heart saved my life. You don't hear that every day.
Because what makes us better makes you better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/better.
Chicago hockey fans love a good power play. And when it comes to selling your house, you want a team you can trust.
That's why Jeff Buys Your House is your winning play. No repairs, no commissions, and you pick the closing date.
That's like skating on a clean sheet of ice, fast and smooth.
We're a local, veteran-owned company that's been helping Chicagoland homeowners since 2007.
Make the smart move and go for the win. Visit JeffBuysYourHouse.com for your no-obligation offer today.
Welcome back to Ask Hasselus.
What's the secret to your success?
Clean living, hard work, and no employees.
No employees?
At Hasselus, give our mattresses a try with no pushy sales guy.
Nobody breathing down my neck?
Plus, way low prices, free next day delivery, and through Monday, get a free box spring or $300 off an adjustable base with the purchase of any queen or king size Beauty Rest or Sealy Posturepedic mattress.
You could say Hasselus is an overnight success.
Hasselus.com.
Permaseal, the leader in basement waterproofing, also offers foundation repair, concrete restoration, and attic insulation. Call 800-421-SEAL or visit permaseal.net.
Time for a break. It's intermission time.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Here's Charlie Romeliotis with your intermission update.
20 minutes is in the books here at the United Center, and the Blackhawks and Stars are all square at 1 apiece. Hawks getting the first goal of this game. It was Artem Levshunov on the power play, and then the Dallas Stars countering with a goal by Mikko Rantanen. Time now to check out the odds according to Circa Sports Illinois, and it was the Hawks as the underdogs to score the first goal in this game at plus 113, and they ended up cashing in. Circa Sports Illinois, every time the Blackhawks win this season, someone will win a 2-night stay at Circa Resort and Casino, and another 100 people will get an $100 credit on the Circa app. See the Blackhawks contest page for details. We had 7 other games on the NHL schedule to kick off the 2026 calendar year, starting earlier this afternoon with the Ottawa Senators hosting the Washington Capitals, and it was the Senators getting the best of Washington
with a 4-3 victory. Fabian Zetterlund broke a 3-3 tie with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in regulation to give Ottawa the win. Tom Wilson for the Washington Capitals scored yet again. He now has 5 goals in his last 3 games after going 8 straight without one. The Utah Mammoth rolled past the New York Islanders earlier today, a 7-2 victory for Utah. Dylan Guenther had a 4-point outing for the Mammoth, including his first career NHL hat trick. So congratulations to Dylan Guenther. We are going to be watching the injury update for the New York Islanders. Bo Horvat left the game in the third period with apparent knee injury. The coach did not have an update after the game. He will be reevaluated by doctors tomorrow. Horvat, by the way, was one of the players named for on Team Canada's roster yesterday for the Olympics. So hopefully it's nothing serious over there. Let's get to some other scores currently going on. About 4 of the games, the other 4 games that are going on are all in the third period. The Jets and Maple Leafs are all square at 5 apiece with about 6.5 left in the third period. Austin Matthews returned to the lineup after missing the last game after blocking a shot off his foot. He's got 2 goals in the game. Mark Scheifele also has 2 goals and an assist for the Winnipeg Jets. The Red Wings and Penguins are also squaring off right now, and it's a 2-2 tie with 10 minutes left in the third. Sidney Crosby has 2 goals, both of them for the Pittsburgh Penguins, to extend his point streak to 5 games. And then the Montreal Canadiens are currently leading the Carolina Hurricanes 5-4 in Carolina midway through the third. Sebastian Aho has factored in on all 4 goals for Carolina. He has a goal and 3 assists. Andrei Svechnikov also has 3 points with a goal and 2 assists. So we'll see if Carolina can score the game tire over there. And then the other game that's going on, the LA Kings are currently leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-2. Braden Point has both of the goals for Tampa Bay. One late game tonight, the Seattle Kraken are hosting the Nashville Predators. It's a 9:00 puck drop. Steven Stamkos, what a December that he had. 12 goals in 14 games in the month. Also scored career goal number 600 last night in Vegas. Meanwhile, here at the United Center, the Hawks and Stars are knotted up at 1-1. We'll take a quick break and break down the first period next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
The Lisa Dent Show, weekdays 2 to 6 on WGN Radio.
Hey, Chicago Blackhawks fans! I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, a win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Officer, can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
You've heard Tom Fortino, principal and founder of the Alpha Wealth Group, for years here on WGN. We invite you to join him Sunday mornings at 7 for the Alpha Wealth Hour. He'll be talking about what's going on in the financial world and the 5 pillars of a complete retirement plan. How to build guaranteed income, tax efficiency, a smart investment plan you can stick to, asset protection, and estate planning. That's Sunday mornings at 7 for the Alpha Wealth Hour with Tom Fortino here on AM 720 WGN.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
First intermission here at the United Center. The Blackhawks and Stars are tied 1-1 on the scoreboard, and also in the shots on goal department, 6-6. So fairly evenly matched first period there between the Blackhawks and Stars. What a first period by Artem Levshunov, who obviously scored the power play goal for the Blackhawks, but he also finished with 5 shot attempts, which led all skaters. 2 of them hit the net. I feel like last game against the New York Islanders was one of his better offensive performances of the season. You could see the sigh of relief that he had after that puck went into the net after hitting 2 posts in the last game. So nice to see Artem Levshunov
cash in on the way that he did. I also thought the first line for the Blackhawks of Bertuzzi, Ryan Green, and Andre Burakovsky were really noticeable, and the numbers back it up. Shot attempts were 11-2 in favor of Chicago when that line was on the ice at even strength. So I thought they were noticeable. It looks like the Jason Dickinson line is going to be drawing the Mikko Rantanen matchup pretty much all game long, and they kind of struggled. They only had one shot attempt in that first period as a unit, allowed 4, majority of them to the Mikko Rantanen line. So just something to monitor. We know that Blackhawks head coach Jeff Blashill really likes to match up Jason Dickinson and Ilya Mikheyev specifically up against the opposition's top line. And so they're going to be going. They're going to be drawing the Mikko Rantanen matchup all game long. And then last thing, how about the early save by Spencer Knight on Rupe Hintz? That's the second game in a row that Spencer Knight has had to make a really high quality save in the first minute of the hockey game. And so he did it on Tuesday against the Islanders when it was Bo Horvat 11 seconds into the game, and then he did so again tonight. Rupe Hintz 49 seconds into the contest with a really good scoring chance, but Spencer Knight came up with a nice save. It's a 1-1 score here between the Blackhawks and Dallas Stars. We got some second period action coming up next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Right now, hockey fans across the city are struggling to fill the fridge. That's why the Salvation Army is here to assist those in need all season long. Our friends at the Salvation Army are seeing unprecedented demand in their communities, the communities they've served for decades, with more people walking through the doors in search of emergency support. Your support this year is more important than ever. Go to the John Williams Kettle at WGNradio.com. Let's help make a difference today.
Give people a place to gather and make fire the focal point of your home again. With a majestic fireplace or insert, you'll enjoy the warmth and ambiance of fire with contemporary style and the latest technology. Whether you're looking for wood, electric, or gas, indoors or out, Majestic offers a broad range of sizes and styles. Visit their showroom on Bowes Road in Elgin or call for a free estimate. 847-741-5903. 847-741-5903. House of Fireplaces, giving you a warm feeling since 1953.
In 2026, make a resolution to better care for yourself and those you love. At Rogers & Hollins Family Jewelers, the Year of You sales event means great deals on jewelry and watches for milestone moments. Make this the year you choose what matters with Rogers & Hollins. Celebrate the Year of You in stores and online at fornowandforever.com. That's fornowandforever.com.
Rogers & Hollins, for now and forever.
What matters most when choosing a financial partner? Great rates? Confidence your financial data is secure? Being treated like more than just an account number. Consumers Credit Union delivers all that and then some. As a not-for-profit credit union, their focus is on you, not profits through fees or less personal service. They're in your corner, helping you reach your goals every step of the way. Join today and become a part owner. Your success is their success. Learn more at myconsumers.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
For breaking legal news on the hottest issues, tune into Legal Face-Off on WGNradio.com, hosted by Rich Lenkoff and Tina Martini, and brought to you by McCorkle Litigation Services.
Up next, the second period. Here's Charlie Roumeliotis with your recap.
Blackhawks and Stars have hit the ice for the start of the second period here at the United Center. It was the Blackhawks scoring the first goal of this game. Artem Levshunov on the power play, 11 minutes and 48 seconds into the first frame.
Levshunov, high slot, wrist shot. One save, Ottinger, loose puck in the crease, batted for. A scramble ensues. Chaos in the crease. Burakovsky's got it in front, leaves it for Levshunov. Waits, fires, he scores! Power play goal for the Hawks. Artem Levshunov with his second goal of the season gives the Hawks a 1-0 lead. Little over halfway through period number one.
It's the second straight game the Blackhawks have scored a power play goal. I believe they were 1 for 18 in their last 7 games prior to Tuesday night's performance after they went 1 for 2. And then the Hawks score again on the power play in the first period. What's on Deck is sponsored by TimberTech Decking and Railing, #1 in premium decking. Order free samples at timbertech.com. And speaking of power play, The Hawks are going to have a full 2-minute power play on a fresh sheet of ice to open the second period as we throw it back over to John and Steve.
Now, thank you, Charlie. Yeah, 2 for 3 now in the last 2 games so far. Let's say 4 periods, as they were 1 for 2 against the Islanders. They have 1 already. Let's hope that we can be talking about 3 for 4. That'd be a nice way to come out of that funk, wouldn't it, Steve?
Well, it's impressive because it was a funk. They were 1 for their previous 9 games prior to the last 2 games. So, I don't know how many chances. I think it was 21 chances, maybe 1 for 21. So, yeah, they're on a hot streak right now.
Well, they get the full 2 minutes to start the period, and they have the puck. Burakovsky behind the net, put it in front there, line, and shoot to score! Power play goal! Only 13 seconds into the period. And they retake the lead on the Stars at 2-1. It's Tavo time.
And with that goal, it's time to break out the Bandito, celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila. And exactly what you want to do on the power play, get it deep, get it back. A one-handed shovel by Tyler Bertuzzi, keeps it along the boards, gets it to Burakovsky, who's behind the net. He throws it right out front. Tavo Teravainen, literally from 8 feet out. One that maybe Jake Ottinger should have had. It went between his glove hand and his body. And typically when goalies have it squeezed through that, they call it the 7-hole. When it squeezes through the 7-hole, it feels like one they should have. Regardless, the Blackhawks start the second with a quick power play goal. They lead at 2-1.
And for Tavo, that's goal number 8 on the season overall. 3rd on the power play from Burakovsky. And I believe you said Bertuzzi?
Yeah.
Second assist.
I believe he'll get the second one.
So the Hawks 2 for 2 on the power play here tonight. And as we were talking about a little while ago, now 3 for 4 in the last 4 periods and a little after that. So 2-1 in favor of the Hawks. Stars attacking the Hawk zone. Rope hints at the line. Flips it over to the left wing boards for Thomas Harley. This hits his stick blade and topples up and over the glass. We got a whistle stopping play.
With all the games the Blackhawks have had, it's a condensed schedule because of the Olympics starting in mid-February. But because of that compressed schedule, not a lot of opportunity to practice the power play. They do on the mornings of a skate, though. And this morning, spent a good, I'd say, 7, 8, 9 minutes on the power play. And, it's really paid off, especially the last couple of games. 2 for 2 tonight against one of the better penalty-killing teams in the entire NHL. So good for the Blackhawks to jump all over the power play. And currently right now, the Dallas Stars, 6th in the NHL, killing penalties, 3rd on the road.
Here now a pass from Bertuzzi to Levshinoff over the Stars line, left circle, cuts back through the slot and fires a shot. And that hit Thomas Harley in the shin pads. Burakovsky recovers the puck on the right half boards to Kaiser, top of the left circle. To now the front of the net. Here's Green with a shot. Turned out of there by Ottinger. Follow-up shot by Bertuzzi goes wide. Kaiser from the left circle. To Burakovsky at the line. Long shot. Stopped in front. Bertuzzi on the rebound. Fired it toward the net. It's in and out of the glove of Ottinger. Burakovsky got it back right point. Spins the puck over to the left wing side. Wyatt Kaiser there. He encounters 2 Stars and flings it in behind the net. Down there to get it, Harley. Sticks it up the far boards, but it kept in by Kaiser. Kaiser moves to the left circle. Fed it into the high slot for Levshinoff. That pass was in his skates, and the Stars get it back and come up ice. Steal into the Hawk zone to Rantanen left circle. Pass was a little behind him. Rantanen had to reach back and get it. Spun it behind the net out to Petrovic. He'll move into the right circle and fire, and that's over the net off the glass. And Ryan Green picks up the puck for the Hawks. He'll skate it up the right wing to center ice and drop it down the boards in behind the Stars net. Get off on a chain.
Boy, 2 or 3 really good looks by the Blackhawks. That last, the Ryan Green line out there. And boy, it would have been the goal of the year. Artie Levshinoff lost his stick. The puck got past him. He kicked it to a man behind the net. And he got it out front to Bertuzzi. Unfortunately, he couldn't score on Ottinger.
Grizzlick in the far corner, Hawk zone. Sticks a puck up the far glass. Picked off by Duchesne. Duchesne from the right circle fires. And a kneeling chest save made by Spencer Knight. Loose puck in the near corner, Hawk zone. Nick Lardis had it swatted off of his stick. Murphy pinning Jamie Benn there. Benn holding on to Murphy's stick. Could have been a penalty. And now Benn swings an elbow at Murphy after the play, but they continue. Murphy holding his discipline. Teravainen to the Stars line on the right wing. Backhands the puck down to the inboards. Labushkin in the near corner will spin it back behind the net over the far corner to Petrovic. Sent it ahead to center ice. Picked off by Vlasic. Nick Lardis steps into the Star zone near the left point. Try to go across ice with a pass. That deflects to center ice. And then Crevier will fire it back across off the left corner boards in the Stars. And the Stars get control. Oscar Beck to Alexander Petrovic. Passing up the right side to Jamie Benn, front of the Stars bench. He'll redirect it down behind the Hawk net. Vlasic is able to gather it in, but he's checked by Oscar Beck. Colin Blackwell from the right wing corner tried to center the puck. This deflects in behind the net. Blackwell leaves it there for Oscar Beck. Fed the right circle. Heiskanen's got it. Carries in front of the net. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Good play there by Foligno defending. Lindell from the left point. To Heiskanen right point. Back to Lindell. Long shot is blocked. And now Slaggert will move it out to center ice. It was intended for Foligno, but Lindell took the puck away for the Stars at the Stars blue line. And Foligno back checking. Tried to run Heiskanen into the glass in front of the penalty boxes. He was going to take one of the linesmen with him there. Puck ends up down in the Star zone near corner off the stick of Slaggert. And then Lindell will fire it back up the left side boards into the Hawk zone. Kaiser claims the puck, put it up the right side to Mikheyev. He tried to fire it across the rink and did, but Rope Hintz takes the puck away right corner. To Lundqvist right point, moves it into the deep slot, and it's slapped into the corner there by Harley. Robertson of the Stars beside the right circle, fed the slot. Hintz, he shoots on a blocker save made by Spencer Knight. Good chance there for Dallas.
A good save by Spencer Knight, just punching out that blocker and making the stop. Dallas can make something out of nothing, especially when Rupe Hintz and Jason Robertson are on the ice.
Donato firing it down behind the Stars net. Ottinger winds it around up the near side. Harley clears to center ice. They battle in front of the penalty boxes. Dickinson knocks Bork off the puck. Donato's got it. Squeezes by a check over the Stars line down the right wing. Tried to work it past Harley. Puck ends up down in the corner, and Harley wins the battle for the puck. Put it behind the net to Lundqvist. Sent it around for Wyatt Johnston. Clears to the line. Crevier intercepts, sends it toward the net. Blocked in front. Donato a second chance. He fires, and that hit the skate of Harley. Harley with the puck now behind the Stars net. Over to Lundqvist's far corner. Then a pass up the left wing side at center ice for Robertson. He flipped it into the Hawk zone. Burakovsky intercepts. Wings a pass to the Stars blue line, but that batted away to Rantanen. Moves it down the left wing side into the Hawk zone. Johnston behind the net. Wyatt Johnston does a 180 spin. Feeds it over to Rantanen along the left boards. Out to the right point, Heiskanen to Rantanen in the deep slot. Sidesteps ahead and fires. That was blocked by Crevier between the circles. Steele got it back to Rantanen left point. He flips the puck down behind the Hawk net. Knight out to play it with the big stick. Put it off the far boards. Bertuzzi battling over there with Heiskanen, who takes the puck, slips it behind the Hawk net into the near corner. And Johnston ridden off the puck there by Louis Crevier. Bertuzzi grabs the puck between the circles. He'll lift it ahead to center ice and try and go get it in the Star zone. He dives to try and swat it in deep and does. And the Hawks will get a line change. Good effort there by Tyler Bertuzzi.
Yeah, an important effort too, John, because they needed a change, and he was the last guy to change. So he dove to make sure he tried to chop that into the corner. All four of his teammates able to get off the ice.
Now Spencer Knight in front of the Hawk net, passing up the right side to Murphy. Head to Lardis. He's over the Stars line, drops the puck along the right boards to Moore, and he'll flip it in behind the net. Labushkin shot it into the skates of one of the Hawks. That's Teravainen in the far corner. Puck comes free to Heiskanen. Put it up the glass. Picked off by Lardis with a nice play on the left wing half boards. Lardis has the puck in his feet. Kicks it out to Teravainen. Whips it over to Murphy right point. Long shot from there. And Ottinger down with a butterfly save. Murphy with a follow-up shot from the right circle. Trickles in on Ottinger, and he was already down and knocked it wide.
Good pressure by the Blackhawks here. Rantanen almost put that one into his own net. Just slid by Ottinger to the right of his post.
Now Ritzkovian turns the puck over Hawk line to Murphy. Fed it ahead Teravainen, Stars line. He'll lift it down ice against the end boards. And Petrovic took it away from Slaggert. Stars come out of their end. Ritzkovian turns the puck over at the Hawk blue line again off a poke check, this time from Kaiser. But the puck taken back by Knight behind the net. To Levshunov near corner. He waves it back in behind. Around it goes to the right wing boards. Duchesne to Ritzkovian back of the net. To the top of the right circle, Petrovic. Moves it to the left point, Labushkin. Back to Petrovic right point. Firing a shot. That deflects over the net to the near corner. And Colton Dock with a backhand clears to the line. Held in by Labushkin. Put it over, and a shot for the right wing point. That by Foxa. And a stick save made by Knight. Dock in the near corner. That's the puck up the right wing side. Colton Dock leading the Hawks in hits. Works it free, but Foxa took it back to Lundqvist right point. Fires a long shot that missed the net. Lundqvist scored a goal in Dallas. Lundqvist in the right wing corner now. Feeds it to the right point. Colin Blackwell. Blackwell former Hawk and a teammate of Ryan Donato at Harvard and with Seattle. Moves it out to the right point. A long shot there came in from Harley and went wide. Puck ricochets to center ice, and Colin Blackwell's got it. Races back into the Hawk zone to the left wing circle. Turns away to the left wing half boards. Feeds Harley left point. Moves it to Lundqvist, sent it across. This is picked off by Levshunov to Slaggert. Ahead to Nick Foligno, center ice on the left wing at the end of his shift. He'll just tuck it down the boards in behind the Stars net, get off on a change.
Well, that was important, too, because that fourth line stuck out there for an extended shift, and Foligno gets it deep.
It's racing down the left wing, hands the puck in the slot. Robertson fires one wide. Now along the left wing boards, Vlasic with an outlet pass up the left wing. To Donato, goes rink wide with a pass to Crevier, and he shot it off the left corner boards into the Star zone. Puck came back to Crevier. He'll get 2 for his money as he drops it off the left corner boards again, and the Stars in. And then Haskinen's able to put it up the right wing side to center ice. Robertson in front of the benches, turn the puck over to Dickinson, who pokes the puck ahead to Donato. He'll lift it down into the right wing corner, and the Stars in. Then he runs Lindell into the glass. Puck comes loose along the left wing boards. Ilya Mikheyev's got it, crosses the slot, moves to the net, shoots and scores! A brilliant individual effort there by Ilya Mikheyev with some hard work defensively. Corrals a loose puck along the left wing boards, and the Stars in. Bolts across the slot, angles to the net, and he beats Ottinger with a wrist shot. It's 3-1 Hawks.
And with that goal, it's time to break out the Bandito, celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila. Oh boy, what a goal that is for Ilya Mikheyev, one that, well, his new daughter will always remember, all of 4 days old. It's an important goal because the Blackhawks have been hemmed in their zone literally for 3 shifts, and they get it down in the Dallas zone. Mikheyev with a strong move off the boards, protects the puck on the backhand. That was against Issa Lindell, who's a really good defenseman, and he chops it up over the netminder. A little bit of a delay right now, and I'm not too sure exactly what it's for. But some of the ice crew here out at the United Center on the ice. There may be an issue with possibly the players' bench of the Dallas Stars. But regardless, big goal by Mikheyev. He gives the Blackhawks a 2-goal lead. They're up 3-1.
And for Ilya, that's goal number 7 on the season. We'll have to find out if they dole out any assists. Right now, they've got Matt Grzelcyk with an assist. And, folks, we're honestly not sure what this delay is about. The officials are over at the penalty timekeeper bench. And,
Charlie Romiliotis has just reported the glass shattered right beside the players' bench of the Dallas Stars. Now, it's not totally out, but it's broken, and that's a dangerous situation. Good thing Darren Pang isn't behind the glass there.
Well, you just heard Dallas has a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike. It's going to be to Miro Heiskanen. The Hawks are going to get another Citco power play. Score savings on every fill-up with Club Citco. Download the app now to start saving.
I wonder if he maybe slashed the glass as he came back to the bench after being on the ice or after that goal. Yeah. And that very well could have been. But not only are they going to have to scrape up the glass off of the ice, they are going to have to replace that glass, which is a tough thing to do because it's a curved piece of glass. And we might be here for a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. Right now, 10:46 on the clock, remaining in period number 2. And that's the glass that, as Steve said, separates the bench. It's got a concave configuration to it. In other words, it's rounded, and it's rounded, how do I say this? Inward or outward, depending on
where you are,
where you're sitting or standing. And fortunately, they have a replacement pane of glass that they can just pop in there if they pop out the old one. We're going to take a quick break. 10:46 left in the second. 3-1 Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Comparing health insurance plans is never easy. That's why I work for Get Covered Illinois.
We are the state's official health insurance marketplace.
We have a website to compare multiple plans and prices in one place, and people who can help you for free. Community-based navigators and brokers, certified by the state.
And we have live customer service.
At getcoveredillinois.gov, we're here to help.
The action is heating up. The NFL playoff race is in full swing. College Bowl season is here. And there's never been a better moment to jump into the action with Circa Sports Illinois. Circa delivers high limits, low holds, and unmatched customer service. Built for people who want to win big. From NBA and NHL action to college bowls and the NFL playoff push, Circa Sports has you covered. Don't wait. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today at circasports.com.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or united.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Hey Blackhawks fans, it's Connor Bedard. Game on. Time for Blackhawks hockey.
Well, thank Connor, and the newest episode of Every Shift is here. Episode 2 takes you inside the highs and lows of an NHL season through the lens of an energetic, tight-knit Blackhawks group led by Connor Bedard and Spencer Knight. See exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of the lead-up to the highly anticipated return of the Blackhawks' iconic black jersey. Watch now on youtube.com/Blackhawks.
Well, good on Danny Ahern and the crew here at the United Center. Danny Ahern has been in this building since it opened, and of course he was the guy that handled the ice resurfacing back at the stadium back in the day.
Sure was. Danny, a
Great
legend in Elmhurst. He was a big part of the YMCA outdoor ice there. I don't think he's a longer part of that. In the last 5 or 6 years, he is no longer in that position. But yeah, he is an ice guru in Illinois.
He's got quite a commute, by the way. His home is several miles south of the city of Chicago. But as dedicated a man as you'll find, and he does a great job keeping the ice and everything else running here as far as the ice surface is concerned and boards and everything else here at the United Center.
He's into his cars, John. Did you know that? He's got some muscle cars.
Oh, yeah.
He's
heck of a mechanic.
He is.
Got something wrong with your car, go see Danny. He'll fix it. He'll have you up and running in 5 minutes. Hawks third Sitco power play right now. Levshinoff carrying out, drops it back in the Hawk zone. Teravainen claims the puck, and he'll carry to center. Floats a saucer pass on the left wing for Bertuzzi over the Stars line. He's immediately hit by Ilya Lyubushkin, and the puck comes free. The Stars get it. Oscar Beck will fire it from center ice down in on Spencer Knight, who stopped the puck with his chest. Levshinoff picks it up and carries out. 1:20 in the power play. Levshinoff to Burakovsky, racing through center over the Stars line. And from the high slot, drops it over to the right wing boards. Donato tried to flip it back to the point. This deflects over to Colin Blackwell, and he'll clear it off the glass and down into the Hawk end.
Well, not much luck so far. We're about a minute into this third power play, but they are 2 for 2 leading into this one. So pretty good job against a very good penalty kill in Dallas.
Oliver Moore with a pass ahead. Nick Foligno into the Stars' own right point. Sends it down the boards to Moore back in the net. He'll flip it back along the glass to the right wing boards to Foligno. Hawk captain there gives it to Nick Lardis. Send it around behind the net. Moore along the left boards to Grizzly high slot. To Lardis, top of the right circle. To Grizzly, to Moore, top of the left. He'll fire, and a chest save made. Puck in and out of the glove now of Ottinger, and cleared out of there by Lindell. And here's Steele the other way into the Hawk zone down the left wing. Pushed off the puck there by Ryan Green, who takes it back. Head to Lardis. He's over the Stars line left point. Spins the puck down behind the net. Ottinger claims it. Put it into the far corner to Lyubushkin. To Ritzkovian there. To Lyubushkin back in the net. And he'll pound it around the left side glass and down. This will kill off the penalty for all intents and purposes. Down to 5 seconds left. Grizzlick's got the puck behind the Hawk net as time winds off the clock for the Stars penalty. Haskinen's on the ice. Stars at full strength. The Hawks 2 for 3 on the Sitco power play here for Knight, and that's been a huge difference in this game. Lyubushkin, far corner, Stars in. Snaps the pass up the right wing. Maverick Bork in front of the benches at center ice. Sticks the puck into the right wing corner Hawk zone. Mikheyev got to it first. To Crevier near corner. Passing up the right wing Dickinson. Rink-wide pass from Mikheyev. Racing into the Stars zone on the left wing side. Pulls up from a check from Petrovic. Lost the puck. Took it back. Sent it in front. This was picked off by the Stars' Robertson. Robertson at center ice just hands the puck right to Alex Vlasic, Hawk blue line. He'll stab it ahead now. Bertuzzi into the Star zone. Stopping along the right boards. He fires toward the net. And pushed out of there with a stick save from Ottinger. Petrovic in the near corner, given a push by Landon Slaggert. Flips the puck behind his net. Lundqvist with a lead pass ahead. Hintz into the Hawk zone. Mishandled the puck down beside the net. This is picked off by Vlasic. Moving up the left wing side, he goes rink wide with a pass. Slaggert at the Stars line will dump it to the right wing corner in the Dallas end. Heiskanen took it away, gave it to Mikko Rantanen, who clears the puck out over the center ice circle. And Matt Grzelcyk of the Hawks will fire it back down the glass into the Dallas end. 7:30 left in period number 2 here at the United Center. 3-1 Hawks. Duchesne pokes it over the Hawk line to the right wing corner. Mikko Rantanen there. Rantanen fed the slot. This is off of Lindell's stick. Puck deflects into the near corner. Colton Dock's got it there. Tried to clear it up the boards. Had it taken away by the Stars. Rantanen fires from the left circle. That goes wide. Johnston knocked down in the near circle. Could have been a penalty against the Hawks, but nothing called. Loose puck along the near boards. Johnston battling with Colton Dock. The puck comes free, and Ryan Donato will poke check it out to center ice, forcing the Stars to regroup.
Connor Murphy was not happy with the cross-check he received from Mikko Rantanen and gave him a hard one in return.
Now the Stars enter the Hawk zone. Jamie Benn, he's caught from behind by Oliver Moore. An outstanding effort, pulls the puck free off the veteran stick and works it out to center ice, forcing the Stars to regroup. And the Stars nearly guilty of too many men on the ice in that line change.
Love to see the second effort there.
Now here's Ritzkovian from the left point firing a shot. Murphy blocked in front. Loose puck in front of the net. Pulled out of there by Nick Lardis. He'll carry behind the net. Stop. Floated up the middle of the ice down to the Stars blue line, and Thomas Harley took it there for Dallas.
We talk about the power play for the Blackhawks, and they've been 2 for 3 tonight. I think defensively they've been really solid in this hockey game. Dallas just with 11 shots so far, just 6 minutes to go here in the second period.
Grzelcyk hands it ahead now to Teravainen to Nick Lardis, Hawk blue line. He avoids Ritzkovian over the center ice circle and dumps the puck down to the right wing corner Stars end. Harley took it in behind his net. Hands the puck over to Lundqvist. Tried to clear it up the right wing side. Stopped momentarily by Ryan Green. Lundqvist got it back, and he'll hand it ahead. Ritzkovian passing on the right wing. Blackwell over the Hawk line. Down the right wing, muscling to the net. Goes to the backhand and fires wide. A good effort there by Colin Blackwell. Loose puck in the near corner. Ryan Green passing it out the right wing. Tyler Bertuzzi center ice to Green over the center ice circle. Doubling back, Sam Steele of the Stars takes it away.
Nice play offensively by Blackwell, but maybe a better play defensively by Wyatt Kaiser, making sure he didn't take a penalty on the play.
Oscar Beck behind the Hawk net, took it away from Levshunov to Petrovic right point, sends a knuckleball type of shot toward the net. Looked like it hit a body. Beck takes the puck back in the right wing corner to Petrovic right point. He fires a long shot from there, and that's into the breadbasket of Spencer Knight, and he'll just hold on to it for a whistle. 5:10 left in the second. 3-1 favor of the Hawks. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Siraj. It's WGN, the original social media.
WGN. Jiffy Lube's quick, quality 15-minute oil change service will have your car ready before you know it. It's so fast, you'll find yourself saying, already ready? Even now, after I just told you, you'll still be surprised at how fast and efficient it is. Plus, Jiffy Lube does more than just oil changes fast. They'll take care of the preventive maintenance your car needs to keep running smoothly, like free fluid top-offs, battery checks, and more. All in a jiffy. So come in today. You're practically already ready.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite awards show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Tired of losing power when it storms? Call Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric today for a free estimate on a whole home standby generator. Never be without power again. Fully installed systems starting at just $99 a month. How about your sump pump, your fridge, or your freezer, your garage doors, your heating and cooling? You can stay comfortable and safe in your home all year long. Four Seasons is the largest and most award-winning Generac dealer in Illinois and Northwest Indiana.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
Well, Who's Hot, Who's Cold is sponsored by Plumbers 911 Chicago, where they do it right the first time. And Who's Hot? How about the Nashville Predators? And in particular, Steven Stamkos, who, as Charlie mentioned earlier, scored a 600th NHL goal. a couple nights ago now. He's third active in the NHL behind Ovechkin and Crosby. And who's not? The Winnipeg Jets. Not too sure what they did tonight. They were tied 5-5 against Toronto, but they have lost 7 in a row.
Yeah.
They have only scored 12 goals in those 7 losses. Things aren't good in Winnipeg. They finished first last year with 116 points at the end of the year. They finished 20-25 in last place in the NHL, 34 points.
And by the way, Steve, just a quick update. They lost tonight in Toronto to the Maple Leafs, 6-5. Of course, the game yesterday, the Detroit Red Wings and the Winnipeg Jets. You saw the reunion of Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, both playing in uniforms other than a Chicago Blackhawks sweater. Kind of a weird look. I mean, I don't know. You can call it what you will. They were great teammates and great contributors to the Hawks' success.
Yeah.
Just weird to see them in different uniforms.
Certainly was.
Here's a shot from the right circle, Hawk zone by Rantanen and turned out of there by Knight. Stars get the puck back. Lindell put it high slot, and Heiskanen fires one that goes wide. Dickinson clears the puck off the boards to center ice. Johnston's got it over the center ice circle, had it poke checked away momentarily there by Mikheyev, but Lindell takes the puck back for Dallas and flips it down the glass behind the Hawk net. Gravier back there battling with an unidentified star. That's Johnston. He pushed him into the glass. Puck comes free and cleared to center ice by Dickinson. Taken back by the Stars at their blue line. Matt Duchene there. To Lundqvist between the circles, to Harley along the right boards, and back over to Lundqvist. To Johnston at center ice, to Duchene over the Hawk blue line. Matt Duchene turning at the left point now. Landon Slaggert was all over him there. Duchene put the puck down behind the net, however. Taken out and fired by Lundqvist for the high slot. That hit Colton Dock. Now puck taken away by Slaggert. Gave it ahead, Colton Dock at center ice. Left wing side over the Stars blue line. Dumps the puck down to the corner. Slaggert there, spins it behind the net to the right wing corner. Nick Foligno there, hands it off to Colton Dock. He's bear hugged into the glass from behind by Harley. Slaggert digs the puck out, sends it to the right point, Murphy. He flips it to the left point, and Grzelcyk fires a shot that goes wide. Murphy reclaims the puck at the right point. At the right circle, Nick Foligno, he turns to fire, and that goes through the skates of Harley and wide to the left wing corner. But the Hawks get the puck back. Colton Dock whips it behind the Stars net around to the right point. Murphy is there. He'll carry through the high slot, send it over left circle, Burakovsky. Here's Burakovsky holding the puck. Tries to float a saucer pass. He does. High slot there to Foligno, to Burakovsky down behind the net, carrying it around top of the circle. Moves the puck over to the left wing boards. Ryan Green, he'll fire a tough angle shot. Chest save made by Ottinger. Green to the puck in the right wing corner. Knocked down, the puck comes free. And Ritzkovian will clear up the left wing side to center ice. This hit a stick and goes up and out of play, and the whistle stops play. We'll take a break with 2:23 left in period number 2. The Hawks still lead the Stars 3-1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
WGN Chicago is your radio home for the Hawks, the Cats, March Madness, and the Indy 500. On air and on smart devices worldwide.
The NHL is officially back, and right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Must be 21 or older and present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Cold weather and hockey season go together hand in hand, but your home isn't a hockey rink, and you want it to be the perfect temperature no matter the season. With Mitsubishi electric heating and air conditioning mini split systems, you get the ultimate comfort and efficiency every time, even in those difficult to heat places in your home. Their units are designed to deliver consistent comfort where you need it most. Check out Mitsubishi electric heating and cooling mini split systems today at getacomfyhome.com.
Happy New Year. I'm Frank Cerrone, President and CEO of Pan American Bank and Trust. If you're a business owner in the Chicagoland area, you already know average doesn't cut it. You need a bank partner who moves fast, understands your needs, and delivers the capital and ideas to power your next big play. That's exactly what we do. We're Chicago's premier bank for ambitious entrepreneurs. Don't just bank, partner with Pan American Bank. Let's build something great together. Pan American Bank, Chicago's bank for ambitious entrepreneurs.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Jason Dickinson. Listen to John Williams weekday mornings at 10. Back to the game.
Thanks, Jason. All Blackhawks wins this season are sponsored by Circus Sports Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circusports.com.
Well, Glenn Gulletson, the head coach of the Dallas Stars, can't be too happy right now. His team just took a delay of game penalty. Let me correct myself, folks. I said just before we sent it away to a break that the puck deflected out of play. I was wrong. The officiating staff ruled that Ritzkovian sent the puck over the glass. That's delay of game. And the Hawks now have their fourth Citgo power play. Score savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. Hawks 2 for 3 on their power play so far. Play in the Star zone. Bertuzzi to a loose puck, left circle. Closes in and fires. And that goes over the net and off the glass and into the protective netting.
John, you mentioned 2 for 3 on the power play. And the power play so important in games. It's the first time the Blackhawks have had multi-goals on the power play in the last 15 games. And the speed of the game is sponsored by Chicagoland Jiffy Lube. Visit your local Jiffy Lube today for a quick quality oil change that gets you in and out in a jiffy. Of course, part of the reason they haven't been able or as good on the power play, Connor Bedard, Frank Nays are both out. Connor Bedard missing his 9th consecutive game. The good news is we saw him skating this morning. John, we saw him shooting a puck this morning, which was a good sign.
Inside the center ice area, front of the benches, Teuvo Teravainen pokes the puck back down in between the circles. Hawk end. Andre Burakovsky will carry to center ice on the right wing. Tried to send the puck off the boards and skate behind the defenseman Lindell and get to it, but could not. Steele took it away. He'll clear it up the left wing boards and down. In the far corner, Bertuzzi angles a pass up the right wing. Teuvo Teravainen into center ice to Bertuzzi. He's in over the Stars line. Drops at left point, Burakovsky. The Levshunov deep slot. Now to Donato along the right boards. Now back to Levshunov high slot. Firing a shot. This is deflected wide by Bertuzzi. Teravainen in the right wing corner. Sticks the puck behind the Stars. Net Bertuzzi pokes it free. Left circle, Burakovsky. Burakovsky now put it high slot. Levshunov. To Teravainen, top of the right circle. Sent it down toward the net. There's Bertuzzi on the seat of his pants trying to poke the puck past Ottinger and could not. Ottinger will plop on it with a glove and hold it there. We'll get a face off to Ottinger's right. And Bertuzzi at the office.
Yeah, unfortunately, he went down on the play. He thought the shot was coming high and that he'd be able to bounce it off his body. And as he went down, the puck actually got kind of blocked by one of the Dallas Star defenders, and it laid just harmlessly in the crease. If Tyler Bertuzzi had kept his balance, he would have had a easy slam dunk goal. Instead, the Dallas Stars dodge a bullet.
Time for the Four Seasons Face-Off, your trusted local experts for heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electric, and generators. Face-off circle to Ottinger's right. And Nick Foligno was at the dot. He's been tossed off. It's going to be Oliver Moore in to try his hand against Sam Steele. Steele put the puck to the inboards. Stars get possession, but Nick Foligno enters that fray, battling with both Harley and Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin kicks the puck free over to Steele, and he'll backhand it all the way down. We're down to 40 seconds left in the period. Hawks with a 3-1 lead. Grzelcyk behind the Hawk net. Skates it out up the left wing side, then drops the puck down in front of the net to Lardis. He'll hand it ahead. Ryan Green at center ice to Foligno over the Stars line right wing. The Green in the right wing corner, pokes it in behind the net. But Lardis could not control the puck. The Stars do, and now they come to full strength. Ritzkovian out of the box, pokes the puck into the Hawk zone. Harley crossing the zone to the far side, checked off the puck by Grzelcyk. Lardis has it with 10 seconds remaining in the frame. Lardis to the Stars line on the right wing. Backhands the puck down to the right wing corner to himself. And then he's checked by Rope Hintz. And Lyubushkin came out with the puck. There's the horn in the background, ending 40 minutes. So the Blackhawks will take a 3-1 lead into the dressing rooms after 2 periods. Shots on goal favoring the Blackhawks as well, 17-16. And Steve, one stat that stands out for me is the power play stat. The Blackhawks 2 for 4. The Stars have had no power play so far.
Yeah, and that's what worries me too, John, because sometimes the referees will, and it's natural, they'll talk about the game, and it's like, well, you know what? Dallas hasn't had a power play yet. Maybe the next call goes against the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm not saying that it's predetermined, but that could certainly be the case. So the Blackhawks penalty kill has been really good. It was fantastic in Dallas where they went 4 for 4, but they have yet to kill, as you mentioned, a power play tonight. So that might be in the cards for them sometime in the next 20 minutes.
We're waiting for our guest, Teuvo Teravainen, to arrive downstairs. Steve, I want to go back to the top of the broadcast, your keys to the game. Match the Stars' focus, and indeed they have tonight, the Blackhawks have. I think they've done a great job of that. And the second one was shoot at the Stars, and they've certainly done that as well.
Yeah, 17 shots isn't a huge number, but they are out shooting Dallas. They have had 4 power plays, so you'd expect them to probably have the lead. The final key was to keep an eye on number 96, and that's Miro. I think that's Mikko Rantanen, and they have kept them in check. Although he did get that 1 goal in the first period. So far, a pretty good job. And I think on all the Dallas Stars. We've got a desperate Dallas Stars team that has lost the last 3 games. They are desperate for a win.
The fact that the Blackhawks are on the power play as much as they have been in this game, to me, that just says that the Stars don't have the puck as much. And if they don't have it as much, they can't be as dangerous.
Well, that's a really good point. And also the speed, I think, is a difference in this hockey game, too. It looks as if the Blackhawks are a faster team than the Dallas Stars. And sometimes when you get a mismatch like that, you'll get a team taking more penalties. And the Chicago Blackhawks have not had multiple power play goals in the last 14, 15 games. So they've done it tonight. They did it without Connor Bedard and Frank Nazar, and that's quite an accomplishment.
We take a look at the face-offs. We're going to do that later because our guest has arrived downstairs. We welcome in Teuvo Teravainen. Teuvo, you picked up your 8th goal on the season to start period number 2. It happened on a power play. And I know that in the last little while, there have been a little bit of a struggle going on, but you seem to be finding the range more often. Does the change in the lines, has that helped your game at all?
Yeah, it's been actually pretty fun now, a couple games playing with the kids. They're fun to play with, they're fast, and they give a lot of excitement.
That goal that you scored, Teuvo, really important on the power play, basically early in that first period, second period. Talk about the play. Burakovsky, it looked like, ended up with the puck behind the net. He spotted you out front. What did you see from the ice?
It was just get the puck deep and win the battles. And great job switching sides. And Berkey made a nice play there in the middle. And I just tried to shoot it.
Teuvo, what do you have in store for the team? I mean, what do you and the team have in store for the Stars in this third period? Because you've got a 2-goal lead. You got to defend it. You know how offensively gifted they are, especially their defense. Their defense can get inactive offensively just about any moment. What's key for the third period for the Hawks to preserve this lead and end up with a win?
We need this win, so we got to just focus every shift. We know their talent. We know they're got some good speed and a good talent, so just got to play our game, know where we have to be on the ice, and we should be good.
Teuvo, thank you for joining us here in the intermission, man. Go get some fluids. Go get them in the third.
All right, thank you.
We appreciate it very much. Teuvo Teravainen, our guest. After 2 periods, it's the Hawks 3 and the Stars 1. Charlie Roneliotis is standing by in Blackhawk Central, and he's going to have a full intermission report, and that's going to be followed by third period action. The Hawks looking to take 2 from the Stars here this season, and if they do, they will win the season series because it's only 3 games. We'll find out if they can. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighborhoods thrive in Chicago for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you matter. After 80 years, we've learned that helping people like you make smarter financial decisions helps our neighborhoods grow and thrive. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
Hey, hockey fans, it's Troy Murray. If you're ready to upgrade your outdoor living space, look no further than TimberTech Decking and Railing, the #1 premium composite decking brand, tough enough to handle anything. It looks like real wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot, warp, splinter, or peel, ever. And it's backed by industrial-leading warranties so your deck will last year after year after year. Connect with a local contractor or order free samples at TimberTech.com to see the TimberTech difference for yourself. TimberTech, everything wood should be.
Join the fun at the family-friendly Great American Dog and Cat Show's Winterfest, Friday, January 2nd through Sunday, January 4th at the Tinley Park Convention Center. The show will be chock full of premier dogs from 200 American Kennel Club recognized breeds and the best cats from the International Cat Association. Dogs and cats will compete for top prizes throughout the weekend. See pet demonstrations, vendors, exhibitors, groomers, trainers, and much more. Don't miss the Puppy Show with hundreds of puppies and the Grooming Show with the most talented
talented groomers from around the world, a fabulous kids zone, and ask the experts your most pressing pet questions. Shop for all the best in pet care too. Treats, collars, personalized gifts, and much more. It's the Great American Dog and Cat Show, Friday, January 2nd through the 4th at the Tinley Park Convention Center with free parking. Tickets are $25 for general admission, $15 for children 12 and under. Use code WGN20 for 20% off tickets. Visit GreatAmericanDogShow.com to learn more.
At Motorworks in Barrington, 6 iconic brands come together to meet all your automotive needs. From BMW and Mercedes-Benz to Cadillac, Porsche, Honda, and Infiniti, their showroom offers an unmatched selection. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned, or simply need trusted care for your current vehicle, Motorworks has you covered. Visit today and see why Chicagoland drivers have trusted Motorworks in Barrington for decades. A proud member of the Mergado Automotive Group. Motorworks.com. Hey Blackhawks fans, here's a club you'll want to get into. Club Citgo. Download the Club Citgo app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up.
Time for a break. It's intermission time.
That's a wrap.
Here's Charlie Remiliotis with your intermission update.
Second intermission here at the United Center, and the Blackhawks score 2 goals in that middle frame to take a 3-1 lead going into the third period. They also lead in the shots on goal department 17-16. Tonight's Salute to a Veteran is sponsored by JeffBuysYourHouse.com, a proud veteran-owned business serving Chicagoland since 2007. It was member of the U.S. Navy Rex Kayer and U.S. Army National Guard Michael Forsyth, who were the heroes salute, the members of our military service that were honored here in tonight's game. Thank you, Rex and Michael, for your service. Let's get to some scores around the NHL. Almost all of them have gone final except for one that has just kicked off. The Predators and Kraken, the puck just dropped there, so they are underway. All of the other ones have gone final. Let's start in Ottawa, where the Senators defeated the Washington Capitals 4-3. Washington falls. I think they have just 2 wins in their last 9 or 10 games. But Tom Wilson now has 5 goals in his last 3 after having 8 straight without one. Senators picking up a win there. The Utah Mammoth rolled past the New York Islanders 7-2 behind a hat trick for Dylan Guenther for his first career NHL 3-goal game. The Toronto Maple Leafs, as you heard John talk about it earlier, gave the Winnipeg Jets a 6-5 loss. It was Austin Matthews back in the lineup after he missed the last game, blocking a shot off his foot, leading the way for Toronto with a hat trick. His hat trick goal ended up being the game winner late in the third period. Mark Scheifele also had 2 goals and an assist in the loss for Winnipeg. The Pittsburgh Penguins defeated the Detroit Red Wings 4-3 in overtime. Chris Letang scored the overtime winner for Pittsburgh. And the Montreal Canadiens extended their point streak to 7 games. They're now 5-0-2 in their last 7 over that stretch after beating the Carolina Hurricanes 7-5. Sebastian Aho factored in on all 5 of the goals for Carolina with 2 goals and 3 assists. And then finally, the Tampa Bay Lightning took care of business in LA tonight, defeating the Kings 5-3. Braden Point scored 2 goals in the victory for Tampa Bay. The Lightning improved to 6-0 in their last 6 games. Meanwhile, here at the United Center, the Hawks are up 3-1 on the Dallas Stars. We'll take a quick break and break down the second period next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Lou Manfredini helps you around the house Saturday morning starting at 6 on WGN.
Hey, Jeremy Roenick here. I've seen a lot of stat sheets in my career, but when it comes to beer, these numbers jump off the page. Flight by Yuengling, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, and brewed with crisp, refreshing flavor. That's not just light beer, it's light beer with game, and it's brewed by the oldest brewery in America. Bottom line, if you care about performance and taste, Flight by Yuengling brings both. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA.
Hey, Chicago fans, when the game's on the line, there's no time to waste.
Same goes for selling your house. At Jeff Buys Your House, we make it fast, easy, and stress-free.
No drawn-out showings, no waiting for months on the market.
Just a fair cash offer from a veteran-owned company that puts people first.
Don't let the clock run out. Choose the trusted source. Visit jeffbuysyourhouse.com and score your easy offer today.
Labor unions are the backbone of our country. Unions protect members and help them lead healthier lives. That's why United Healthcare provides active and retired labor union members access to quality healthcare benefits. As a trusted resource, the dedicated team will help Taft-Hartley and multi-employer funds find the right combination of health benefits. Visit uhc.com/unions for more information. Quality healthcare coverage for labor unions. Insurance coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Insurance Company of Illinois or their affiliates. Administrative services provided by United Healthcare Services, Inc. or their affiliates.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
Second intermission here at the United Center between the Blackhawks and Dallas Stars, and it is a 3-1 lead for the Blackhawks going into the third period against a Dallas Stars team that is the second best team in the NHL. Hawks are 20 minutes away from picking up back-to-back wins against the Dallas Stars after the Hawks ended up getting 2 points in Dallas 5 days ago in St. Louis out of the Christmas break. So hopefully the Hawks are able to take care of business here. Time now to look at tonight's window of opportunity, sponsored by the state's official health insurance marketplace, Get Covered Illinois. Now's your opportunity to find health insurance that fits your budget at getcoveredillinois.gov. Open enrollment ends on January 15th. Hawks have had 4 power play opportunities in this game, and they've cashed in on 2 of them for a 50% success rate. That's a massive area that the Blackhawks are going to need to take advantage of without Connor Bedard and Frank Nazar. And the Hawks previously were 1 for 18 on the power play in their last 7 games, but now in their last 2, including tonight, I believe the Hawks have scored 3 power play goals over the last 2 games. So that's a big area that Chicago is going to need to capitalize on without their 2-star players. And how about 0 penalties for the Blackhawks in this game? Hopefully that stays the case in the third period because Dallas is tied for second in the entire NHL in power play percentage. And time now for tonight's third period projections are sponsored by Robinhood. You expect more from yourself, expect more from your money. Get started today at robinhood.com/yourmoney. What I'm expecting in this third period, my third period projection, is that Dallas is going to push really hard and they will not go away quietly. I imagine they don't like how this game has gone for them so far through 2 periods, and they probably still have a sour taste in their mouth from Saturday's 4-3 shootout loss to the Blackhawks. And so if you're the Hawks, make sure you do not try to sit on this lead. Try to get that 4th goal and really put a stranglehold on this game moving forward against a Dallas Stars team that is hungry to snap their mini winless skid of 3 games. We got one more break to get to, and then we're going to set up the third period next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
It's Bob Surratt. If you follow hockey, you know how important protection is. Protecting the net, the lead, the win. Planning for retirement isn't much different. It's not one decision, it's many. Each one shapes the life you want, how to create reliable income, how much risk to take, when to step away from work, and how to safeguard what you've built. Handling all of that alone can feel like a full-time job. That's why I chose Trajan Wealth. Their fiduciary advisors work with you one-on-one to make the complex feel clear and build a plan that keeps your money working for what's ahead. Your strategy starts with a simple conversation. For a retirement plan you can trust, let Trajan Wealth guide you. Schedule your complimentary review at TrajanWealth.com or visit their offices in Naperville, Park Ridge, or Orland Park. Trajan Wealth, helping protect what you've built for what comes next.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com. When injuries slow you down, you need a team that knows how to get you back in the game. At Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, their highly trained professionals work together to deliver empathetic, timely, and efficient patient care so you can move better, live better. And if an injury happens after hours, they've got you covered with IBJI Ortho Access beyond their regular clinic hours. Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Learn more at IBJI.com. That's IBJI.com.
Start your new year off with a bang. January is chock full of electric Big Ten basketball in Chicago as Northwestern tips off the conference schedule against opponents like Illinois, Nebraska, and Penn State. Don't let the cold stop you from enjoying life in the city. Visit NUSports.com to secure your seat in one of the most entertaining atmospheres in all of Chicago sports. Big games, big energy, Big Ten basketball. It's all happening at Welsh Ryan Arena. Visit NUSports.com to get your tickets today.
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time.
It's the final 20. The third period's just ahead. Here's Charlie Roumeliotis with your recap.
Back here at the United Center, the Blackhawks and Stars are just hitting the ice now, as you can tell by the horn, for the start of the third period. It was the Blackhawks scoring the first goal of this hockey game. In the first period, it was Artem Levshinov. Dallas ended up countering with Mikko Rantanen, but in the second period, it was all Blackhawks in the scoreboard column, and it was kicked off by Teuvo Teravainen, who scored his 8th goal of the season.
Well, they get the full 2 minutes to start the period, and they have the puck. Burakovsky behind the net, put it in front. Teravainen shoots, scored! Power play goal! Only 13 seconds into the period, and they retake the lead on the Stars at 2-1. It's Teuvo time.
8th goal of the season for Teuvo Teravainen, but that's the second straight game with a goal for number 86 in red. He snapped a 13-game goal drought against the New York Islanders on Tuesday, and now he's got back-to-back goals, or back-to-back games with a goal. And how about Andre Burakovsky? He has 2 primary assists in this game. Tyler Bertuzzi also with Ryan Green. That line has been really good. Bertuzzi has 9 shot attempts in this game. 4 of them have hit the net, 4 missed shots, and 1 block. So the Hawks have been getting some really good contributions from their top 9 today, and hopefully that carries over into the third period, and the Hawks can open 2026 with 2 points against the Dallas Stars. What's on Deck is sponsored by TimberTech Decking and Railing, #1 in premium decking. Order free samples at timbertech.com. So you throw it back over to John and Steve.
All right, thank you, Charlie. Here we go at the third period. The Blackhawks with a 2-goal lead on the Stars. And as I mentioned in my opening statement, the Stars feature one of the best offensive defenses, if you will, contingents in the NHL. We'll see how active they get here in the third. Right now they're going to start Heiskanen and Lindell to open up play here in period number 3. And we're underway in the Stars' control here in period number 3. Between the circles, Miro Heiskanen will carry the puck out to center ice. Sticks it off the left side glass in behind the Hawk net to the near corner. Vlasic flips it back in behind. Far corner, Crevier there being tied up by Robertson, who strips the puck away. And he lost it beside the net. Vlasic reaching with a poke check, knocks the puck up into the air. And Crevier let it hit the ice. Ilya Mikheyev will grab the puck. Drags it up the right wing to center ice. Stops in front of the Stars bench and flips the puck down to the corner in the Stars end. Heiskanen there. He in turn pulls out the old 9-iron, lifts it through the air to the Hawk line. Kaiser paws it above his head, drops it to a stick, hands it ahead. Here's Green into the Star zone, hammers a shot from the top of the slot. And that goes high and wide. Loose puck along the left wing boards. Rantanen hands the puck off to Wyatt Johnston, who leads the NHL in power play goals. And as he moves up the left wing in front of the Hawks bench, he unintentionally sends the puck into the bench. So whistle stops play, and they'll face it off at center ice.
Well, that shot by Ryan Green that went over the crossbar, that was his 6th shot attempt tonight. He's got 3 shots on net. So 1 block. That one went over the net, so that's 2 of his missed shots. But, boy, as Charlie Roumeliotis mentioned in the between periods intermission, this line has been very noticeable for the Chicago Blackhawks. They have really dominated puck possession whenever they're on the ice.
Wyatt Johnson lifting the puck back into the Hawk zone to Artem Levshinov. Clears it up the right wing side to center ice. Stars get it back. Wyatt Johnston knocking it down the left wing boards and in behind the Hawk net. Wyatt Kaiser of the Hawks had it. Lost the puck to Rantanen. Put it out to the left point. And Harley hammers a shot in on goal. Spencer Knight down with a butterfly save. He'll hold on. Thomas Harley selected by Team Canada for the upcoming Olympics, and I think that's an excellent selection. He played for the Four Nations Face-Off Team Canada team as well.
Yeah, he was very good in that. He was thrust into action after there was an injury on Team Canada on the back end. And don't count out this Dallas Stars team. I know they haven't looked real good so far, but they have not had a power play yet. And this is their 6th set of back-to-backs, John. In the previous 5, they've got 5 victories. This is their 6th set of back-to-back games. And in the previous 5, they have won the 2nd game. And actually, they've won 4 of the first 5 games, and the other one that was an overtime loss. So they've been very good in back-to-backs.
Inside the Star zone, Jamie Benn, their captain, pokes the puck to the line. Nice keep in by Grzelcyk at the left point. He just backhands the puck down to the corner, but Miro Heiskanen there. Passing over to Harley. Left wing is center ice, and he'll stick it down in behind the Hawk net. Knight guides it into the near corner to Grzelcyk. Then a pass up the left wing to Oliver Moore. Just inside the Hawk blue line, he now sends it across the rink to Connor Murphy, who flips it down behind the net to Grzelcyk. Passing up the left wing, Moore, center ice. He'll backhand the puck down the left wing boards, in behind the Stars net. Ottinger slings it away to the near corner to Heiskanen, who put it back in behind to Harley. Harley with a lead pass up the left wing. Oscar back to center ice. To the Hawk blue line, where he shoves it down behind the net. An alert play by Levshunov, moving it up the left wing side at center ice to Colton Duck. Then he had it tapped off his stick, but then Landon Slager took it back, and he gets submarined over the center ice circle by Colin Blackwell and goes down. No penalty is called as Blackwell goes to retrieve his discarded stick at the Dallas line. And Blackwell now has the puck at center ice on the right wing. Flips it down behind the Hawk net off the boards. Vlasic shoves it out, but not out. Petrovic from the right point. Leaves it there for Robertson, who turns around and fires. And that hit Blackwell and went wide. Vlasic and Blackwell battle behind the net. Vlasic put it ahead to Foligno. Couldn't clear the zone. A shot from the line by Petrovic hits Foligno. Now in front, here's Blackwell. Couldn't get a clean shot away. He was defended by Vlasic and went down as Vlasic lifted Blackwell's stick.
Yeah, real good use of his reach. And Vlasic, a big guy with a long stick. And had a couple of plays there where he used that stick very effectively in his own zone.
Maverick Bork checked off the puck in the far corner, Hawk zone. Connor Murphy to it. Passing across the rink. Vlasic at center ice takes a hit from Petrovic in front of the penalty boxes, but dumps the puck down the boards into the Star zone. And now Ryan Donato battling forward along the left side boards. He's checked, but put the puck down behind the net. Heiskanen there to get it in the corner. To Rope Hintz, to Heiskanen back in the net. To Petrovic in the near corner. He'll pass up the right wing for Bork, who redirects the puck to Connor Murphy's stick at the Hawk line. Now here's Mikheyev racing down the left wing. Star zone, a tough angle shot. He scores! That's his second of the night! Ottinger thought he had it in his equipment, but it bled through and ends up in the back of the Stars net. It's 4-1 Hawks.
And with that goal, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito, Yankee Tequila. And mention that one, his first goal for his daughter, his baby girl Miroslava, born just after Christmas. Well, he just scored another one for her, too. And, yeah, certainly one that Jake Ottinger would like to have back. That just snuck through his body, somehow rattled around. I don't know if that went between his arm and his body or between the legs. But that shot, I think it went between his arm and his body. And that's a backbreaker for the Dallas Stars. 4-1 the score for Chicago.
15:53 on the clock. We'll see how the Hawks manage this lead. They come out of their end now, led by Ryan Green to center ice. Green with Bertuzzi over the Stars line. Green fed the right circle. Burakovsky put it in front for Bertuzzi, and he redirects it wide. He had a half-open net. Burakovsky to the puck in front of the Stars bench. Had it knocked off his stick, but right to Green. To Vlasic over the center ice circle. The pass was a little behind him. Picked off by Levshunov behind the Hawk blue line. He'll spin it up the right wing to center ice, and Burakovsky dumps it off to the left wing corner. Stars in. Hawks make a line change. Lindell of the Stars will lift the puck down ice into the Hawk zone. Levshunov has it between the circles. Quick lead pass Moore over the Stars line left wing. Centers the puck, but it's picked off by Jamie Benn. Then put it down behind his net. Harley there. Passing up ice, Sam Steele. Breaking in over the Hawk blue line. Lost the puck to the near boards. Got it back. Pokes it down to the corner for Ritzkovian. He's hit, but kept the puck alive. Around it goes, left point to Jamie Benn. He'll flip it down behind the net. Caught in the skates of Kaiser. Moves a pass up the right wing, Teravainen, Hawk blue line. sends a bouncing puck now to the Stars blue line where Oliver Moore polishes off Harley with a body check, but Harley holds on to the puck. Here's Thomas Harley back skating down into the near circle Stars end. Hands it ahead to Blackwell. He returns it up the left wing. Harley at center ice, and he'll clear it down the boards behind the Hawk net. Blackwell with some hard work in the far corner. Had the puck for a moment, but lost it. Colton Dock breaking the other way. Sends Nick Foligno over the Stars line along the right board. Put it down behind the net to Dock, to Foligno along the right boards to Murphy, deep slot. Hammers a shot. Blocked by Blackwell. Grzelcyk from the left wing circle will fire. That's through the crease and wide. Dock grabs the puck in the right wing corner off Foligno's stick. Slips it down behind the net. Foligno in to get it. Foligno fed the left point. Grzelcyk to Connor Murphy at the right point now. Turning away. Murphy feeds the left point. Grzelcyk there. Sends it down to Dock in the left wing corner. Some good hard work by this fourth line. Dock put it in behind the net. Foligno there. He works it free to the right point to Murphy. Back down to Foligno along the right wing half boards. Hawks captain fed the left circle there for Grzelcyk. All he can do is redirect the puck down to the inboards. Blackwell is hit. Foligno is able to extricate the puck to the right wing corner to himself. And he leaves it down to the corner. Landon Slaggert leaning on Lundqvist, who passes the puck ahead, and back will escape the Dallas Stars zone to center ice. And he dumps it down to the inboards. Hawk zone. Grzelcyk there to poke check it out of there. Now Murphy to a loose puck behind the net. Hit by Rope Hintz. Murphy clears it off the right wing side. The puck bounces out. Mikheyev turned it over, but hustles and got it back from Hintz. And Mikheyev behind the Hawk net will give it over to Murphy. The Hawks will start again. This time Murphy makes a pass across the rink. This misses all of his teammates and goes down, and icing is the call.
Yeah, a couple of tired bodies out there for the Blackhawks, but that's okay. Connor Murphy did pick up the lone assist on that second Mikheyev goal, and he's had a strong performance here tonight. What I've liked about the Blackhawks in their own zone is they've broken out pretty cleanly, and that's tough to do against a Dallas Star team that's known for its forecheck. They've done an excellent job making sure that the breakouts have been clean. They've been crisp. They've been effortless. And as a result, they've spent very little time in their own zone.
Well, the draw comes right in on Spencer Knight, who covers for a whistle, stoppage, and play. 4-1 Hawks with 12:54 left in period number 3. And this is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Finding health insurance can be so confusing. People need help. That's why I work for Get Covered Illinois.
We are the state's official health insurance marketplace.
And we're here to help. With thousands of brokers certified by the state and hundreds of trained insurance guides, what we call navigators, available in communities across Illinois.
All free.
At getcoveredillinois.gov, we're here to help.
Hey, Chicago Blackhawks fans! I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, a win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
It's a winter classic unlike anything you've ever seen.
It's going to be a little bit different.
The Broadway Blue Shirts head south.
It's going to be cool playing against 2-time Stanley Cup winner.
To take on the Florida Panthers.
To be able to play our winter classic in Miami. It's pretty crazy. It's going to be an experience that never happened before.
I'm looking forward to the energy that it brings. This is going to be awesome. The 2026 Discover NHL Winter Classic. Rangers Panthers. Friday at 7 on TNT.
Hey, Blackhawks fans, it's Frank Nazar. Stay with us. Break's over.
Thanks, Frankie, and get back soon. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Flight by Yingling. Crisp, refreshing, and only 95 calories. Flight, the next generation of light beer.
Well, this next face-off is in the circle to Spencer Knight's right. And it is the Four Seasons face-off, your trusted local experts for heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electric, and generators. Stars get possession off the draw. Miro Heiskanen out near the right point. Good play by Bertuzzi to pressure him to give up the puck to the far side of the rink. Hawks get possession. Crevier hands it ahead for Burakovsky into the Stars zone, but he lost it down to the corner, and Heiskanen will clear down to the Hawk blue line. Vlasic waiting there. Put it over to Crevier. Head over the center ice circle. Green to Bertuzzi over the Stars line, left wing side. Tried to make a pass down to Vlasic. That's off his stick or over his stick, and then the puck is taken down at the Stars blue line. A hand pass is called with 12:21 left in period number 3, and the Hawks leading 4-1.
Tyler Bertuzzi all over the ice, sitting on 19 goals. He had 2 goals against Dallas the last time these two teams played, December 27th. That is 7 goals in 16 games for Tyler Bertuzzi against this team, and his next goal will be number 20. It'll be the 6th time he has scored 20 goals in a year.
Off the draw, Hawks get the puck. Levshunov dumping it down the boards into the Stars' end. Now the Stars get it back and come out. Here's Maverick Bourque to the Hawk blue line, turning and firing a backhander down toward the net. Turned away by Knight to Kaiser in the corner to Levshunov far corner. Spins it up the right wing to center ice. The Stars get it back. Rope Hintz has been a little bit quiet for the Stars here lately. Pokes it down behind the Hawk net. Dickinson in to take it away to Levshunov on the right wing side. Hawk blue line, and he'll muscle it ahead to center ice. Head to Mikheyev over the Stars line. Left circle. He fires. And Oettinger down with a butterfly save. Wasn't sure. I think he was tempted to look back into the Stars net. He made the save. He's looking a little bit shaky to me here in this period anyway, Steve.
Well, if I'm Ilya Mikheyev, I just keep shooting. I think you mentioned it, John. This would be his first career hat trick. Is that correct? Yeah.
That is correct.
Unbelievable. Ilya Mikheyev, and we talked about it a couple of times. He and his wife, Christina, welcomed their first baby, a baby girl named Miroslava, into the world just after Christmas. So 2 goals go to Miroslava, and nothing better than being a proud parent, John. You know all about that.
Oh, yeah. And spend as much time as you can out there with your kids, folks, when they're little, because they grow up so fast. They go from being a little child to a teenager, maybe even a 20-year-old at the blink of an eye, and you go, where did the time go? Anyway.
You're dropping one off at the airport tomorrow. Watch this.
Now in front of the Hawk net, Ritzkovian fires, and a butterfly save made by Spencer Knight, and he'll hold on. Whistle stops play, face off in the circle to Knight's left. Hawks got a little bit lax defensively there. Ritzkovian found an open spot in front of the net for that chance.
Yeah, fortunately put it right in the breadbasket of Spencer Knight. Ritzkovian had been hot. He had 5 straight games where he had a point. He had 3 goals and 2 assists, but then last night was shut out at home against the Buffalo Sabres, a game they lost 4-1. But Ritzkovian, the 24-year-old, pretty good situation where he is. He's playing with Duchesne and Jamie Benn, a couple of KG veterans. So the youngster learning lots from those guys.
Ritzkovian had a goal against the Hawks down in Dallas in that game. And good young player for the Dallas Stars. Now, one of the linesmen saying something to, I believe that's Sam Steele.
Sam Steele on this line now with Jamie Benn and Ritzkovian. So Glenn Gulletson mixing up his lines just a little bit.
And the Stars end up with the draw. The aforementioned Steele out to the blue line will turn and fire a shot that hit a Hawk player's stick and deflects up into the protective netting. 2 captains talk it over in front of the Hawks net. Nick Foligno and Jamie Benn, a couple of tough hombres. Well, that would be a good scrap if they ever dropped them and had to go.
I love seeing guys like that. Not the fact that they fight, but they're just old school, and they know how to settle the score, and they know what to do on the ice, and they know when their team needs a pick-me-up, a lift, and both of those guys willing to do that.
Both of them have given their hearts and souls to the game, too. I mean, that's pretty safe to say. And I'm just glad to see both of them still contributing in the NHL. Here's Thomas Harley of the Dallas line. Nearly had a stick lifted by Foligno, but Harley kept it away. Gave the puck to Haskin in between the circles. He'll carry to center ice over the logo, then over the Hawk blue line. Haskin into the bottom of the left circle. A tough angle shot, and Knight leans against the right post to make that save with what looked like his armpit, and then let the puck drop into his glove.
The last 3 shots have not been glove saves, but they've all stuck to his body, and that's the sign of a goaltender that has great rebound control. It's almost like he's wearing Velcro, and that puck gets stuck to his body, but that's so important. I can tell you as a defenseman, the last thing you want to see is a shot and then know that the puck's loose behind you, because, then you've got to defend a little harder.
Right.
Instead, Spencer Knight, that's probably the 3rd or 4th whistle he's got off a shot into his body.
Crevier lifts it down to the Stars line. Dickinson's got it down the left wing. He's tripped behind the net. No penalty call. A follow-up shot from Crevier from the right point and a stick save made by Ottinger. Back the other way come the Stars. Johnston into the Hawk zone along the right wing side. Turn the puck over. Vlasic moving it ahead to Donato at center ice. He'll lift the puck down ice into the Stars end. Wyatt Johnston takes it away. Passing to Mikko Rantanen over the Hawk wide left wing. Thrown into the boards with a great body check by Louis Crevier. But a penalty is going to be called for interference to Louis. And Rantanen, they call him the Moose. He found out who the bigger dog in the fight was quickly there when Crevier stepped into him with authority.
Yeah, I don't think the Blackhawks will mind this penalty. That's exactly the kind of penalty you don't mind killing off, you don't mind seeing. And it's going to be interference on the call. And I think it's the right call because Rantanen had chipped it into the corner. He was trying to chase it down. Here's the call.
Number 46, 2-minute minor penalty, interference.
Interference is the call, but boy, he absolutely deep six Mikko Rantanen, who's a big body, took care of him and just knocked him off his skates. And a big kill now for the Chicago Blackhawks, but one that they should enjoy killing because that's the type of play you want to see from Louis Crevier. I think he's been really good tonight. If he was a little more physical, and he's getting more physical, but if he got to get a little more physical, he would be among the elite in the NHL.
I agree. And I'll tell you one guy, Steve, that doesn't mind that hit at all if he's watching it on TV right now, and that's Islanders head coach Patrick Waugh, who saw his defenseman Romanoff get taken into the inboards by Rantanen. And I don't know, you have your own opinion on the hit, whether it was legit or it was unintentional or what it was. But bottom line is the Islanders lost Romanoff for a time, and Patrick Waugh was absolutely beside himself over the hit.
Yeah. In fact, he kind of sent a subtle message for Rantanen to keep his head up next time he came to the island. So I don't know if they've been back to New York since that hit.
Well, Rantanen's got the puck right point Hawk zone, spun it across left point, picked off by Mikheyev, who shot a pass ahead intended for Dickinson, but it was into his skates at the Stars line. The other way come the Stars. Wyatt Johnston into the Hawk zone along the right side boards. Leads the NHL in power play goals with 14. Drops it back to the right point to Rantanen. To Johnston, top of the right wing circle, unloads a shot. It looked like it might have hit the side of the post, ricocheted off the left corner boards and back down ice into the Stars end. 50 seconds on the Stars power play.
Good kill so far for the Blackhawks. They've had 3 clears by themselves. That last shot by Johnson goes wide, and it goes all the way down into their own zone.
Maverick Bourque into the Hawk zone right point, sticks it down the boards behind the net. And Knight put it over to Levshunov, who clears it ahead, and this deflects up and out of play.
Sorry, John. Good to see Artie Levshunov out there with Louis Crevier in the penalty box, a guy who normally kills penalties. Coaching staff showing a little more confidence in Artie Levshunov. He plays on the power play. His first unit power play, but he's getting an opportunity on the penalty kill off the ice right now. But good to see big number 55 out there in all different types of situations.
Now the draw is going to be to the right of Spencer Knight. We had a Spencer Knight wannabe, a kid dressed in full goaltending regalia there in the exit on the video board.
Fans are getting a kick out of that.
Not bad side to side. Not bad. Vlasic tries to clear the puck out off the draw, held in by the Stars. And then Duchesne turned it over just inside the line to Teravainen. He'll clear the puck up the left wing side and down. 15 seconds on the Stars power play. They're in their last rush. Maverick Bourque takes a handoff in over the Hawk blue line, drops it off to Lindell, who drops it at the right point. Harley down to Lindell along the right half boards. The Harley high slot, fed the left circle. Jamie Benn, he fires, and Connor Murphy got in front of that, blocking it away to the corner. Mikheyev there. Crevier out of the box. Mikheyev with a pass to Dickinson, then another pass to Crevier at center ice. He redirects the puck down into the Dallas zone and gets off on a chain.
Real good read by Connor Murphy. He anticipated that pass. He got out front of the shooter, blocked it as he turned his skate sideways, and eventually a clear for the Hawks.
Lundqvist holds the puck in left point, shot it across the rink. Kaiser in the right wing corner, bats it free, but right to a Star. And this is Oscar Beck. Leaving it in the corner for Radek Faksa. Put it out to the point. Lyubushkin fires. Redirected in on goal by Blackwell. Turned out of there by Knight. Oscar Beck with a puck in the right wing circle. Moving to the half board. Fed it across. This is picked off by Burakovsky of the Hawks. He got himself some room, and he'll backhand it to center ice to Green. Quick pass, Bertuzzi over the Stars line down the left wing. Nudged into the corner there by Lundqvist. He continues to battle with Lundqvist there. Moore came along, takes the puck, carries behind the net. Moore around to the right circle. Lost the puck, got it back. Flips it left point, Grzelcyk. He sends it in front of the net. Slapped out of there by Lundqvist. Alan Blackwell with the puck. Will carry to center ice. Hands it ahead to Ritzkovian. He dumps it down beside the Hawk net. Spencer Knight out to play it away up the right side boards to Lardis. Down to Murphy. Spins it behind the net. Around it goes to Grzelcyk at the Hawk blue line on the left wing side. And he'll turn away from Jamie Benn. Send it over to Murphy. Ahead now to Moore. Deflects it into the Star zone. Pushed to center ice by Ritzkovian. Taken back by Nick Lardis of the Hawks. Into the Star zone to Teravainen along the right wing boards to Moore. High slot to Vlasic left circle. Pumps it toward the net. Deflects wide. Crevier from the right wing corner drives one through the crease and wide. Around to Vlasic left point. Now to Crevier right point. Hammers a shot. Pad save made. Puck ricochets up the slot. Teravainen to Crevier again. He flips it down beside the net for Lardis. It's just over his stick. Lardis got it back. To Vlasic left point. He fires down toward the Stars net. And Heiskanen clears it away up the left wing boards and down into the Hawk zone. Crevier will give chase. Hawks are back to full strength, sponsored by Northwestern Medicine Orthopedics on a relentless pursuit of better medicine. Crevier dumping the puck down the boards behind the Stars net. Ottinger plays it now to the near side. Lundqvist, who turned it over. Doc in the left wing corner. To Levshunov now in the right circle. To Colton Doc in the right wing corner now. Put it back to the right point. Artyom Levshunov. He'll carry through the high slot over the left wing circle with speed. Backhands it in front. Batted away to the near boards. And Doc trying to slap it down to the corner. Held it in nicely at the left point. Put it down to Foligno left wing corner. He'll flip it in behind the Stars net. Lundqvist goes in to get it. He's hit as he unloads the puck up the left wing to center ice, but right onto the stick of Connor Murphy. Steve, I don't think I would ever have said this, but this just looks like the Blackhawks are simply outplaying the Dallas Stars in this game, a team that's so many points ahead of them in the standings.
Well, you know what I love too, John, is the fact they're rolling four lines. It's not just one line doing all the damage. And, you know, the Brian Green line with Bertuzzi and Burakovsky has been very good. But I look at the fourth line. They played 13, 14 minutes. The top line played 16, 17 minutes. That's not a lot of difference between your first and fourth line. And that's a sign of a very balanced team. And I think a team that the coaching staff, they're not afraid to put anyone out there at any given moment.
The Hawks seem to be finishing all of their checks, making life miserable for the Stars here. The 4:44 remains. And now Donato, just as I say it, finishes Harley with a check along the near boards and snaps the puck down behind the Stars net. Sent ahead by Petrovic to center ice. Here's Duchesne at the Hawk blue line. He's over the line down the right wing, cuts to the front of the net, and then lost the puck into the crease. And Spencer Knight plops on it and holds on as Duchesne gets a little bit of a headlock from Connor Murphy as he was crowding the top of the crease. We're down to 4:28 left in the third. The Hawks lead 4-1. Stick around and find out if the Hawks can close the deal. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
John Williams, the man of the people. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WGN.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Heart surgery is no one's dream of retirement. I'm Beverly, and at 79, my cardiology team at Northwestern Medicine worked together to identify and replace a diseased valve in my heart without open heart surgery. Even better, I would be back on my feet in just days.
With access to the top heart and vascular program in Illinois by U.S. News and World Report for 18 years, the nurses, cardiac surgeons, and cardiologists at Northwestern Medicine's Central DuPage Hospital are experts in non-surgical options for patients with aortic valve disease like Beverly. Using a catheter, her team inserted her new valve, then inflated a small balloon to secure it in place. Almost immediately, blood flow was restored.
Thanks to my wonderful team, I'm enjoying the retirement I had always dreamed of.
Because what makes us better makes you better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/better.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
Welcome back to the United Center. Blackhawks hold a commanding 4-1 lead with just 4.5 minutes to go here in the third period.
From the draw in the Hawk zone, the Stars control. And Duchesne fired from the left point. That was blocked. Duchesne got it over. Right circle now, right half boards to Rantanen, who shoves it in behind the net. The Stars net is empty at the far end of the rink. They've got 6 attackers on. Rantanen, bottom of the right wing circle, Hawk zone. Put it out to the high slot. The Heiskanen to Rantanen, top of the circle. Sent it down in front of the net. Picked off by Crevier, who pokes it away but not out. Rantanen in the right circle again. Put it out in front. They score. This is redirected past Spencer Knight by Jason Robertson. And it cuts the score to 4-2 with the Hawks in front. A lot of time on that clock, Steve. 3:57 left in the third.
It certainly is. Glenn Gullickson, taking a bit of a chance, but a calculated risk. And you get 6 guys on the ice, and the puck movement was outstanding. Then Mikko Rantanen picks up an assist. He had the goal earlier in the first period. He spots Jason Robertson, who has been having a tough time lately as far as scoring goals, but he finds him on the doorstep. It's an easy tap in for him. And Jason Robertson ends up with the easy goal, and he gets his team within a couple. Jason Robertson, just trying to find the numbers on him right now.
He leads the Stars in goals. That's his 24th on the season.
Yeah, just 1 goal in his last 11 games against the Chicago Blackhawks, though. So that's 2 now in his last 12. He is on pace for 94 points this year.
Stars controlling the Hawk zone. Steal now, left wing circle, put it to the net. And Knight lays down on his back with the puck underneath him. Then it's pulled out of there. And Jamie Benn is furious about something going on just in the Hawk crease. He's all over one of the game referees. But a face-off will ensue in the circle to the right of Spencer Knight. And Ottinger is now heading to the Stars bench.
Yeah, Jamie Benn upset because Connor Murphy was at a really strong game for the Blackhawks, just holding his stick basically, and he couldn't get to the loose puck. There was a loose puck in the blue paint, and Spencer Knight realized it was loose. He tried to roll over, get his back on the puck. He did eventually, but the puck was visible for a couple of seconds. Benn couldn't get to it. And a smart play by number 5, Connor Murphy, who has an assist in this hockey game.
Ryan Green, who's 9 for 13 on draws, was at the dot. Now he's been tossed off the dot. It's going to be Jason Dickinson, who's 5 of 9. And he's facing Rope Hintz, the drop of the puck. Duchesne got hold of it left wing corner. Bumped off the puck there by Vlasic. Puck shot behind the net by Dickinson, near corner to Murphy. Pass up the left wing to Mikheyev. He'll lift the puck down ice into the Stars' end. Ilya Mikheyev has 2 goals tonight. With the Stars' net empty, we'll see if he can bag a third. Meanwhile, Wyatt Johnson racing down the right wing Hawk zone. He's never missed a game in his career for the Stars. Lost the puck. Vlasic tried to clear it out. Held in by the Stars. Heiskanen into Duchesne, left wing circle. Spins it toward the net. It deflects in behind. Murphy's got the puck. Put a pass up the right wing. And Mikheyev there will chop it down ice into the Stars zone. They're going to wave the icing as Rantanen back to get the puck behind the Stars net. Down to 2:50 left on the clock. Rantanen back through center. Over the Hawk line down the right wing. He's leaned on by Kaiser. Put the puck behind the net. Spun around to Heiskanen left point. Leaves it there for Johnston. To Heiskanen in the deep slot. Now to Robertson along the right half boards. Robertson retreats to the point, got it to Ritzkovian, top of the circle. Now across to Johnston, and from the left circle, he winds a shot wide of the net. Puck rims around up the near side. That's held in by Robertson, who had a stick lifted off the puck by Teravainen, but the puck deflects into the right wing corner. Jamie Benn there. Put it out to the line. Heiskanen there. He sent it over to Johnston, sent it to the right point, and Robertson fires from there. That goes wide off a deflection. Loose puck along the left wing boards. Foligno reaching and tried to scrape it out. Comes free to Benn along the left boards. To Rantanen, back of the net. Rantanen being hit there by Kaiser, escapes. Lost it to Dickinson. He'll go for it. He fires it all the way down ice. This is wide of the empty Stars net, and icing is the call.
Jason Dickinson did score against his former team the last time they played in Dallas. And Wyatt Johnson, boy, he had a real good look just moments ago. A nice pass by Jamie Benn, cross ice through the box, and Wyatt Johnson, I think, had a partially open net, ended up missing on the shot. And it looks like the Dallas Stars are about to take their timeout. Yeah. So they want to keep the Rupe Hintzes, the Mikko Rantanens, the Jason Robertsons, the Jamie Benns, the Miro Heiskanens on the ice. So those guys have been out there for a good minute. They will get a nice rest, but so will the Chicago Blackhawks. And right now, Michael Pekka talking to his group about exactly what he wants to see from the defensive side of the puck.
Steve, the Dallas Stars in this situation, 6-on-5 with the goaltender pulled to the bench. They've now scored 4 goals and had 6 scored against them. Well, they've had some success in this situation. Let's see how the Hawks defend here. The 5 on the ice for the Hawks are Dickinson, Kaiser, Foligno, Teravainen, and Connor Murphy. And a clean face-off win by Dickinson would be enormous for the Hawks' cause here tonight. Dickinson against Hintz. Doesn't happen. Hintz wins the draw. On the left wing boards, Johnson checked but got the puck. Robertson left wing corner to Duchesne back in the net. Back to Robertson. To Johnston, top of the left circle. To the high slot, Heiskanen. To Robertson, bottom of the left circle. To Hintz in front. He fires, and Spencer Knight got in front of that with the pads and then covers with the glove and holds on. Whistle stopping play, face off to his right. This will enable a line change.
Good puck movement by the Dallas Stars, and they find Rupe Hintz wide open in the slot, and he just kind of bumped out into that area. He gets himself open. It's almost too far for the defender to come out and almost too high for a forward to come back and cover, and he found that soft little area. Nice one-timer, but it was right into the midsection of Spencer Knight.
Stars win the draw, but Heiskanen could not hold the puck in at the left point, and it bleeds through his skates to center ice. He has to retreat back in the Star zone to get the puck. Hands it now to Rantanen, center ice. To Duchesne over the Hawk line, right point, leaving it for Robertson. Robertson moves it down to Duchesne, coughed up the puck. Vlasic took it away and fires it off of Heiskanen back out to center ice. He'll back skate to the Stars line with the puck, then step ahead and fire it down the left wing side in behind the Hawk net. Crevier to the puck, bats it around with the backhand part of his blade to the near corner. And then he leans on one of the Stars in the corner. We're under a minute to play in regulation. Hawks get the puck. McCabe goes for it from the Hawks. Oh, he fires. He hit the post. Puck ricochets out and the Stars get it back. Now 48 seconds left in regulation. Here's Heiskanen into center ice, front of the benches. Firing the puck down behind the Hawk net. Knight's got it. He'll go for it. He fires it over everybody to center ice. Bertuzzi took it away at the Stars line, and then Robertson took it back for the Stars. He's chased down behind the Stars' empty net by Hawk captain Nick Foligno. Winds it up the right wing side to Robertson, center ice. To Duchesne on the left wing side. Flips it behind the net. Knight stopping it for Vlasic. Driving it up the left wing side, but not out. This ricochets back behind the net. Look out, Duchesne in front. Shoots and scores. This is off of a quick feed from Wyatt Johnston from behind the net. And Duchesne went to the top of the crease and took a perfect feed and snapped it past Spencer Knight. Don't go away, folks. It's now 4-3 in favor of the Hawks with 16 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, Yuli Mikheyev almost picks up his first hat trick with a shot from 185 feet down the ice. It hits the post squarely, but stays out. And then literally 40 seconds later, it's the Dallas Stars who bring it down into the Chicago zone. And again, those plays from behind the net to the front are so tough for a defender, so tough for the goaltender. But they create the turnover. As you mentioned, Wyatt Johnson gets to the puck first, passes it out front to Duchesne, and Duchesne bats it home. 4-3 the score, and they put a second back on the clock, so 17.7 seconds to go. Blackhawks lead by 1.
So for Matt Duchesne, who missed 24 games this season, that's only his third goal of the season from Johnston, the goal at 1942. 9 seconds left in regulation. Ryan Green from the Stars line fires a shot that goes wide. Harley fires it back up ice, picked off by Mikheyev over the center ice circle. Lost the puck, but the Stars now run out of time as Rantanen at the Hawk blue line misplays the puck. The horn sounds, and the Blackhawks are back into the win column 2 in a row against the Dallas Stars. And for Spencer Knight, he wins his first game in 6 starts. This one against the Dallas Stars. A good night of work for the Blackhawks as they hang on for a 4-3 win.
Yeah, that was a team win. It was everybody involved from the goaltender on out. I think all 3 pairs of D played really well. All 4 sets of lines were fantastic. Of course, special teams, a big part of this game. The power play scores a couple. The penalty kill was perfect on the lone kill that they had. And how about this? The Blackhawks points in 3 of their last 4 games, 2-1-1 in their last 4 games. This is a great way to start 2026.
And by the way, for the Dallas Stars, Steve, This is their longest losing skene in a while. I mean, they lose to the Buffalo Sabres last night. Before that, they lost to the Blackhawks in shootout. Before that, they lost to the Detroit Red Wings. So this is 4 straight games without a win for the Dallas Stars. That's the longest winless streak for them all season long.
You know, John, I was worried about this game because I knew it would be a desperate team, a wounded Tiger, and that's what the Dallas Stars are. And with 4 losses in a row, I know they're solidly in second place in the Central Division. They were 10 points ahead of the Minnesota Wild coming into this game, but they've got to worry about the Minnesota Wild. They've been a fast and furious team over the last month.
Let's pick up the 3-star announcement from our PA announcer, Gene Honda.
From the Blackhawks with 2 assists, number 28, Andrei Burakovsky.
Burakovsky on a solid game.
The number 2 star of the game from the Blackhawks with 2 assists, number 8, Ryan Donato.
Another guy that made a nice contribution here tonight, Ryan Donato. You heard Gene Honda say it, 2 assists.
And the number 1 star of the game from the Blackhawks with his 7th and 8th goals of the season, number 95, Ilya Mikheyev.
Couple of goals for his new baby girl. Congratulations to Ilya Mikheyev, our number 1 star of the game. In a moment, we're going to send it down to Jenna Rose, who will have our star of the game. The interview here momentarily. And I believe coming out is going to be Ryan Donato. Let's send it down to Jenna and Ryan right now.
Ryan, congratulations on tonight.